Hey guys, what's going on? This is Background Noise episode 400, but why don't we hear some introductions from me of the past instead? Doesn't that sound fun? Let's go back and hear how I used to do this.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages? This is the first ever episode of a podcast called Background Noise. Why do we call it Background Noise? Exactly because it is.
That was episode 1.
We're not hearing that, by the way.
I know, it's for stream and recording.
Okay.
That was the first ever time we did a Background Noise. This is episode 100.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 100 of Background Noise. This is a weekly podcast that I've been doing for 100 weeks in a row as of today. From the bottom of my heart, I've loved every moment of this.
That was episode 100. Got a little mushy in that one. Oh, episode 200.
Hey everyone, what's going on? This is episode 200 of Background Noise. That is quite a few weeks, if you ask me. If you do simple math, that is 200 times 1. Because I had other numbers in my head, but it just wasn't coming. I didn't want to mess up.
150 as well.
Yeah.
And then, episode 300.
Hello everyone, this is Background Noise episode 300. That is a big number. And I totally came up with something for the episode beforehand, and not just because we had a bunch of people that I decided to play Jeopardy, you know.
And that means we are at episode 400 of Background Noise, and we are joined this week by people from past, present, and future Background Noise. We have Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Ryan's first episode was episode 4. 4. There's not other numbers behind that. Pi. This is Pi's actually first episode.
Yes, hello.
And then we have Sugar, and Sugar has been on around 5 times now.
Hi.
So, we also have our baby boy Nathan, hopefully coming on a little later. Nathan, I do have to shout out, though, has been on the most podcasts out of anyone, other than myself, because it's just sort of, that wouldn't happen if I didn't click record. That's just how it works, unfortunately. But yeah, so you guys, I do see in chat, Bebby Tony. Yeah, so if you think about it, I am 25 right now. This is episode 400. Once a week. It's about 7, it's more than 7.5 years when I did the math. It's like 7.6. So I believe I was like 17, maybe, when I first started the podcast. Which means Ryan was probably 17 the first time he was on the podcast.
Yeah. Depending on the date of when it was, it might have been 17. Well, you're older than me, so I definitely had to be 17.
Yeah, I think it would be 17. Pi was today years old the first time she was on the podcast.
I am Moon Baby.
Yeah, and Sugar was still as old as she is, because it was... I'm bad at math. I don't know. It was recent. But yeah, welcome everyone. And I wanted to pose a question to you guys. So I know people in chat like Viper may have not gotten a chance really to catch Background Noise before. So this would be hard for you to answer. I apologize. But what do you enjoy about Background Noise? If people want to take a sec, for me, there's a few things I've really liked about doing the show, at least, over the years. So 400 episodes, like I was saying, is about 7.6 years. So it really does legitimately act as like a time capsule for like myself and the friend groups that I've been a part of. So like if you looked at it, you could be like, oh yeah, this person was here around our friend group at this time, and then you got a social life. That was Dave. I was referring to, because Dave was on for a really long time, and then, you know, he had social life, you know, it happens. But it, like, I think Ryan can attest at least, like, it really is something that, like, I cringe, like, during, I think, every one of those intros except... Maybe, I don't know, I think I hated all of those intros that I just played. Even 300, which would have only been like 2 years ago, a little less than 2. As Sugar is attacking some sort of insect with her microphone. Sugar, can you...
I'm not...
I don't know what that was. That was very interesting and odd at the same time.
I'm not talking
talking at all.
Yeah, no, your mic was picking up. It's a cicada.
Talking, but
is what Viper was
saying.
saying.
Cicada.
My window. You guys can hear from
Summer
my
noises.
window?
Yeah.
Apparently your mic is better than we all would have ever imagined.
Oh.
Well done.
Okay, good job, Mike.
You know what? I'll just mute. For now.
You're good. Just
No.
every now and then, we.
Wait, I got this. I can change my decibels.
And for me, at least, doing the podcast has definitely made, and like this might sound weird, but like made me more confident as a person and more confident as like a speaker. Like listening to like say like episode 1 to now, if you just listen to the way like I talk and I present myself, just while talking into a microphone, it's a crazy amount different. I was wee baby who had no idea what he did except he watched podcasts and was like, I want to do that. And somehow he convinced a few of his friends to join him along the way. And somehow we're here, we're 400 weeks later. So for anyone who's newer to the show or whatever, 400 episodes means that I have done this for 400 weeks straight. I have not missed a single week in 400 weeks of podcast. I don't have a life and dedication at the same time, I would argue. But yeah, does anyone else have a favorite thing they like about background noise?
Well, I guess the best part about it is how easy it is to jump into a conversation or to steer the discussion towards a conversation that one of us might be interested in. Like, it's the point of background noise, right? Is to talk about whatever and whatever. I mean, obviously, being approved by you, being the host and whatnot, but you've always been open to the idea of someone just kind of taking the reins, being able to discuss something that they might find important or that they want to discuss in more of a public forum. I mean, that's always been a big proponent of what you do.
Yeah, the only thing is if Kyle takes it to a bad place.
Kyle.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Kyle has been a huge part of the show for me as well. Kyle has been a very, very dedicated person coming on. I think if Kyle and Nathan just started at the same time, they would have been on like the same amount of shows. Kyle is not home today. He actually is doing a social thing, so we're actually happy for him. He doesn't do that very often. Him leaving his house is an accomplishment, and we should all applaud him. I'm clapping for Kyle, even though he's not here.
Otis needs my help.
Otis is probably very lonely, though. You were right, as Viper redeems a quack. TeamSpeak, I think, usually catches all the quacks, by the way.
Yeah, TeamSpeak picks up quacks way better than Discord.
One thing TeamSpeak
Discord
has over
sometimes
Discord.
I just miss it for some reason. I don't know. For Discord, at least.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's the way that voice is transmitted over Discord. It doesn't do it as well as TeamSpeak does, because TeamSpeak is a dedicated server. Well, and not to say that Discord isn't, it's just there's so many active servers at once, they can't give all the resources that a dedicated server.
Chroma said, my favorite thing about background noise is Tony's majestic voice. It's very kind of you.
Accurate,
and then
though.
he said, we love Kyle, but also exclamation point Kyle. Very true.
Really?
It's there for a reason. It's migrated to like 5 other Twitch chats from here. So, like, like it makes sense. Some people don't do it right. They, Reese and Limbo have made the mistake on having it be like a shout out for Kyle. It's supposed to be a warning.
It is absolutely a warning.
I don't want to put you guys on the spot. Pie Sugar, do you have anything you like about background noise? No is an acceptable answer, and I'll just go in the corner and cry for a minute.
I think for me, I just like how sometimes the conversation diverts to a completely different topic than the question at hand. Like, we still, in the end, we wrap back around to the question, but we start with the question, and then somehow there's some unrelated topic that comes up, and we kind of divert our attention as a group to that other topic, but then we always somehow find a way for it to wrap around back to the original question, which I find funny, but it was also really interesting. Like, I like to see how the conversation like grows like out of the path and then goes back to the path.
Yeah, that's definitely something we do a lot. Is I always say, and it came full circle, like as sort of like a closing, because somehow, organically, say we're talking about a dolphin. By the end of the podcast, dolphin is back up somehow in a very unrelated thing, and we're like, oh, how did we get back to dolphins? This is very confusing. I'm a little scared.
Hold me, Tony.
Come here. And Viper in chat said, this sounds nice to have a good convo with a group without it going crazy. Yeah. Well, that was a learning process. We definitely, by that, when I say we, I mean me, at one point in my life was not able to mediate, I would say, as good as I do now. Not that I do like a good job or anything, in my opinion, but like, I think I'm better at like trying to help steer a conversation to a certain place during a podcast than I used to be. We used to have ones where I would just like put my headset down and just sit for like 5 minutes and be like, they're still talking.
Some of those early background noise episodes on Skype were a little off the hinge.
Yeah, they sure were. And Viper said growth. You know, growth is important. But, and Pi, to put you completely on the spot.
Yeah.
All of the pressure on you.
Great. Love that. I work well under pressure.
You're like a diamond, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah. Got you.
So, like, obviously this being my first one on, I've only ever experienced background noise as a Twitch viewer. And I think the fact that you do live stream it on Twitch is kind of a really unique aspect to it, because it has that live audience feel. Because sometimes with podcasts, you know, it's pre-recorded even years before. I listened to a podcast that was recorded in 2014. Like, it's not yeah, it's not super recent. So the fact that you guys have this live audience that can contribute to the conversation, and you always ask a question for the audience to answer, is, I think, a really cool factor that I really liked about it.
When did you start doing the live like portion of it?
It wasn't the original. No, so, and like that's actually a good point, because at one point in time we just recorded it for YouTube, and then that was it. It would have been whenever Kyle's sub started, like a few weeks or like a few months before that. So like a few years ago, maybe. Like, so the podcast has been going on for 7.5. I think we've only been live streaming for 3, maybe.
That seems reasonable, like that time frame.
Yeah, and I didn't start doing question of the week until like, I think like a year ago. Is when I decided
did that start because of the pandemic?
Yeah, actually, around the pandemic, I think would have been. I know that's a very weird like segue into like how the pandemic affected everything. This is an online medium that like, but yeah, it was probably around then I added a question of the week because I'm like, oh, that's a way to get people in the Twitch chat, hopefully wanting to talk to us and love us. Engagement. Yeah. So, I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Do we want to go to AMA first, or do we want to go to logo reveal?
Ooh, that's
tough.
That is tough.
I don't know.
Sugar, what do you want?
Sugar makes the decision.
Yep.
Chroma's chanting logo in chat.
I was gonna say logo as well.
Okay.
So, I have 3 things I'm going to show you guys. One is the logo with like a sort of like a default background. One is the logo with sort of a custom background, and one is going to be the Twitch banner itself that we're going to be using. So, this is going to be stupid, but I don't think it'll come up on. I didn't think about this before. I'm doing it right now. Let's see. Here we go. Does this work? Can you guys hear a drum roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is the new HydroxideAnt logo.
Oh, dude! That looks like
Whoa.
a sports team logo.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's sick.
I love it.
Oh,
This
that's awesome.
is our new logo that we will be using as our profile picture. As you know, and here is I like it better with this next background I'm going to show you guys. I like it better with this background, personally. It will take a second on the stream, of course, for it to pop up.
Oh, dude, that looks sick.
You could actually see that, like, the eye, it's like the ant itself, like, zoomed in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the detail. That's
Yeah. So this is the one I think I'm gonna use, but the first one was, like, a look at the logo itself. Look at the pickle weasels and wickle peasels on it. Oh, that's so perfect. And here is the Twitch banner that we'll be using just as our Twitch banner that the person made as well, that I enjoy. So
Was this the same person who did your like emotes, or
no,
someone
this
else
is
entirely?
this is someone else entirely.
Nice. Okay.
And you know, they were paid for their work, and I actually, in a very like interesting set of developments, I own the copyright over this.
Oh wow.
This
Hell yeah.
image, I own the copyright over the image itself. This exact ant and the lettering and wording of HydroxideAnt in this manner. So I felt a little bit important. Yeah, it's actually copyrighted.
Dude, that's sick.
So, I actually own that as well. The past logos I had used, theoretically, were like, I guess, they weren't copyrighted. So you'll see, maybe even before tonight's stream ends, these logos will start making their way onto the Twitch account for people to see. So,
Dude, money well spent. This looks it looks great.
I love it. I'm always worried to see what other people will think, you know?
Yeah. No, honestly, man, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, and I double checked with I was like, "Hey mom, I need a favor real fast. What are these the colors I asked for?" Because I didn't know. Hey, Danny. Danny said it's an awesome logo, man. Thank you so much. This is our new logo. We have done it, and I'm very excited for it. Chroma said, Viper said yes. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm glad to see that people enjoy the logo. This logo will be, like I said, making its way onto all of my stuff definitely before the stream's out. Maybe not before the podcast is, because I don't know how long Twitch takes to accept things like that. So, that was our logo reveal. This is our new logo, and that stuff will be added to the Twitch account. So
it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like the font for it is so cool.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. The person did a great job. It was, it wasn't cheap, but like, but
definitely worth it. Yeah,
it is so worth it to me. I was very, very happy about it. Let's see. Yeah, and like Ryan, like this person does a lot of like esports logos. So as Ryan knows this, and I kind of faded on esports, but like I love sports and esports, so the logo to have that kind of feel was exactly what I wanted.
Like legitimately, the first thing I thought of was like a baseball logo when I saw that, and if that was what you were going for, yeah,
exactly, it exactly is. Okay. So let me see if I could click. Is there save changes anywhere here? Okay. Oh no, that just changed right away. Word. Yeah, it's just there now. Cool.
Pull up Twitch real quick in the background. Oh no. Refresh. Oh, dude.
It's just there now. Let's go.
That
Oh, it's
looks
so
sick.
So we will be reloaded page, and it is there. Awesome. That is what I wanted to hear. So for anyone who's in here live, I will show them on Twitter and Discord, but you guys are here live, so they have to wait. And the image is off the screen now. I mean, if they tune into stream, they could see it's my profile picture, but maybe they're not paying attention. You guys are here for our live, so you guys win. Chroma said it is quite literally perfect for you. Super happy for you, man. Thank you so much, Chroma. Very much appreciate it. Exclamation point, buy his book, by the way. Buy his damn book.
Pi, damn it.
Thank you, Pi. That's exactly the intensity I was looking for.
Exactly. I'm glad that it still works in all caps because
Yeah.
all caps is my constant state. So it's great.
Respect.
I feel that on a spiritual level.
So, I am going to go to Discord first and to look at a few questions left for an AMA. A lot of them aren't actual questions, but I'm going to read them all out because I enjoy that people actually responded to the Discord post. Like, I was half expecting, like, no one to reply to it. The first question I got was from our good friend Jack, aka Squan Gamer. He said, how does this boy stay so cool? I keep my ceiling fan on at all times. It does get hot in this room, and not in, like, a wink-wink, nudge-nudge kind of way.
Oh my.
Oh.
And Chroma just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Chroma. That's very, very kind of you, my man. To actually a bunch of names I actually recognize. Easy Punk is someone from a community I used to be a part of. Brunswick is our good friend Sebastian, who I probably should mention. Or message is what I meant to say. Apologies. Ugly Dead Cat is a friend of ours we made through Ashley. Kevin Bacon is another friend I met through a different community, and Awoken is someone who hangs out here every now and then. So, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs, Chroma. You beautiful man. Again, scroll up a little bit. Buy the man's damn book.
Buy the book, it's so good.
It is. I am currently... I've read up to chapter 4. I need to get further in.
I read through chapter 4. I need to read past that.
Like quick nudge. So, our friend Derek, Discombobulate Derek, said, "How will we recognize you with the new logo? Hopefully, as Tony. I'd be very confused if you see a new picture and see my name next to it and be like, can't be him, and just moved on with your day. I would be a little sad, gonna be honest." He never left a question, but Trouba told me I would regret giving him this power, and never left a question.
He never left a question after saying that?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Trouba?
Yeah. And our good friend Reese just asked why. So Reese,
Fair.
There are a lot of answers to this question. Like, there are many days in a year. There are 52 weeks in a year. There's 7 days in a week. 24 hours in a day. Why? I pose to you, why not, Reese? Why not?
I don't know if I can handle this ominousness.
And Sven, what's going on? Did you play your monotype game? We played it, and then Danger Dave, my opponent, had an internet issue, and we got like halfway through the battle, and we're going to be replaying it tomorrow. So that is something that will be on the YouTube channel eventually.
Oh.
I am a part of a monotype Pokemon draft league. That probably sounds self-explanatory, but like it is a draft league where every Pokemon on your team has to share a type. My Pokemon are all flying. Take that, Earthquake. So it's like, I can never get hit by the move Earthquake. Get fucked.
Landorus fans everywhere cringe. And Thunderous.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so we're gonna move on with our why. So Reese, I feel like there's so many answers to that question. Gravity EQ? Yes, Sven, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, so the next question we have, one of them was if Derek should stream Final Fantasy that night, and I think he did. But I actually never replied in it because they were for tonight. So Derek, I think you should stream Final Fantasy 14 on September 8th. So
Actually,
you just
I
have
think
to
he streamed it on September 9th.
Oh, well, you got September 8th next year.
He was close.
Better get
calling the police.
come back around. Sky asked me probably the best question, so maybe I'll leave, and I'll go to his now. We'll go sequential. Did you think you'd be doing background noise for this long? I didn't think anything at the beginning. Yeah. Just generally speaking, I don't think I would have ever imagined doing the podcast this long. Like, I probably thought it was... So, like, just as a thing, like, a lot of podcasts don't last very long. Like, it's very rare, and, like, they're the ones that you've heard of before, right? That, like, they last a long time, like, say, like, Joe Rogan's podcast just keeps going and going and going. Not that, yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, what a shame.
Unlucky.
What a shame.
Unlucky for him. But, you know, just like podcasts typically don't go well. So going 400 weeks, yeah, never. Not in a million years probably would have thought that be doing this long. But, like, I did go into it at the beginning because I had a passion for wanting to do it. And I'm like, I'm going to do this for as long as I possibly can. And that is still my mindset. Gotta get to 500, right?
Oh, easily.
Obviously.
Gotta get to 6, maybe 7.
8's a good number.
Yeah, at that point, if you're at 8,000, I was 800. God, not 8,000. I will be dead by 8,000.
Yo, you know what? We're getting back to 1.
You're gonna work all the way back to 1. And Viper asks, are you going to also change the Discord to the new logo? Yes, 100% yes. I am, though, going to do that after I reveal the logo in the Discord. For anyone who hasn't seen it yet. And I'll make them wait. Ha 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 ha. Sky said, what games are you looking forward to the end of the year? So end of the year, I guess, isn't the right... I don't remember exactly when they drop, but I am looking forward to the 2 new Pokemon games.
November.
Are they both November, or is that Arceus that comes out in November?
I'm pretty sure it's Pearl and Diamond.
Is it Pearl? Like, I have this all confused. But yeah, Pearl and Diamond, because I'm going to play it and I'll probably stream it. It's just...
Ooh.
Part of, you know, what's gonna happen.
We could do Underground Tag again.
Yes, they said that's coming back. No. So, anything else game wise that I'm looking forward to? To be honest, I haven't been in a very looking forward to new game mindset in a while. What are there any interesting games coming out anytime soon? Say, Ryan, if you don't know, I don't know if any of us will.
Well, I know plenty, but it's whether or not you would be interested in them, I'm not entirely sure.
That's fair.
I've waited for gotta be almost 12 years for the remake of Knights of the Old Republic, which they just announced 2 days ago, which they don't have a release date yet, so I doubt it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
But that. I know some people are excited about Overwatch 2, though I don't think that's going to come out this year.
I probably will play Overwatch 2 as well. Yeah, so.
Yeah, there's some... I don't know. it's weird. Like, as someone who loves video games as much, I've just kind of not been into what's been released to the public of recent date. I prefer mods of old games I like, and anything along those lines. I mean, it's just kind of. I have plenty of time to play games because what the fuck else am I gonna do in the middle of a pandemic? But it's more like, of the recent date, I've gone back to old games, more played them rather than anything new because they just old.
I play Valorant. Like, I just keep playing the same one over and over again. then it's like, oh, what other game have you spent the most time on recently? Minecraft. It's like, oh, so you're going backwards. I see.
Yo, but like, if Minecraft's so good, what happened to Minecraft 2?
Thank you. So, see, he's asking the real questions.
Questions that matter.
Pie or Sugar, do you guys have any games you're looking forward to coming out?
See, here's the thing. I really only like horror games, scary games, and there's nothing that's like caught my eye lately that's coming out. So no.
Fair.
Wait, have you played Phasmo?
Yes, not lately though.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
There is a Nathan.
Nathan.
Howdy.
Nathan. Oh, for Nathan. All right. So I have to do this again because Nathan is a very important boy. I just a few minutes ago did the logo reveal.
Oh.
So I am going to pull them back up for you exclusively because Nathan is best boy. Sorry, Ryan.
What? No, that was Pie. Oh, for that, yeah.
For calling him best boy, yeah.
I'll accept this for Nathan's sake.
Yeah. So Nathan, I did a drum roll, but da 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 da. For whenever you're able to pop over.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's slick.
Right? I like it a little bit better with this background. Eventually we'll change. I know there's a delay. So.
Oh, that is good.
Right? So, this is the new HydroxideAnt logo. So,
Good.
This is it.
Wait, this whole time you've been a fire ant and you didn't tell us?
Oh my goodness! Is that Captain Eon in chat? Look at this shiny new logo. 4 months to the ant farm. Much love to my favorite ant who quacks. I look at there have been some sort of horrible things going on in like a lab or something, and I got really fucked up, But thank you so much for 4 months, Captain Eon. You are an absolutely wonderful soul, and thank you for popping in. And love to hang out and talk to you soon, friendo. Love to. But yeah, this is the new logo. Thank you for popping in, and thank you for the sub. Yeah, this is our new logo. And the only other thing I want to show off is the Twitch banner that might already be up. It's just the same logo stretched out, and you can actually see the ant like fully like across. So, yeah. This is it. This is where the HydroxideAnt logo world is now. This is where we live. This is where we will live. Let's see. What? My stupid window capture is not working, so all of a sudden, you gotta love when things just work. They're not working right now, so that's, I've done this for 400 weeks. You'd think I would have any semblance of like professionality. That's gonna be a hard no from me, Chief. As it's just not happening. Why? I'll put that back up for a second. There we go. It's back again. Don't ask what happened, because I don't know.
Nothing happened. What are you talking about? I didn't see
it. But, again, Captain Young, thank you for the sub if you're still around, friendo. Hope all is well. But yeah, so we were on to Q&A questions. Sugar, did you say there was a game that you're looking forward to?
No,
No,
there's no
okay.
game.
No games. There's only Valorant in Sugar's eyes.
Yep.
You know what I am looking forward to is actually playing like more tabletop games and getting like maybe tabletop nights going together.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. And then Sky for AMA asked, "Who is your favorite person and why it's me?" Sky, isn't that answer obvious? Like, come on. So, anytime I hear someone comment about, "Oh, the sky looks so nice today," I always like think, he does look nice today.
Yeah.
You're damn right he does.
Guy in the middle of nowhere gets nosebleed.
So Sky, if you get random nosebleeds, I'm sorry, it's me. But I just can't stop thinking of you.
Baby, come back.
So Sheldon asked, "How many is too many?" It's so like it really depends on. I'm just gonna say no. There isn't. I think you can just keep having them. Like, I'm picturing things that I don't want a lot of. There are a lot, actually, things I don't want a lot of. Yeah, never mind. But, like, because I'm picturing, like, a duck. I want a house full of ducks. That sounds awesome. Love that. Imagine, like, someone redeems a quack, and I, like, call in an army, and, like, you just start hearing a bunch of quacks over the mic. How cool would that
Mother
be?
of God, that's horrifying.
That would be amazing. What do you mean?
I would love it, personally. Isn't that what all that matters? But it's just like, because I've seen videos of like people letting ducks out of like their little pen and like them all like running out. I'm picturing that, but into my room, and they're just all quacking along the way. That's just want more ducks. Somehow it always comes back to ducks. Like our good friend Captain Eon said, favorite ant who quacks. Like it's a horrible chimera accident that look, there are parts
happened?
I don't know. I don't know why they made me like this.
Put it back.
I tried. I just keep getting new things added to me. Wouldn't you try putting them back? So Sheldon asked, "What is the best reaction GIF?" What is the best reaction GIF? I think like the one at least I relate the most to is the one from Pulp Fiction where John Travolta, is it John Travolta? Yeah, John Travolta's character.
Yeah.
Like looks around confused and like puts his hands up. Yeah.
He's got like the coat over his arm.
Yes, that's exactly the one. That is, yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I think is the best because it's the one I relate to. Do you guys relate to any reaction GIFs?
There's one that Chrome has been sending quite a lot that I really enjoy. That's a cat. Here, let me send it in that chat real quick.
Oh, please do.
Mine's the chicken that.
Oh, Chroma
like,
found the exact GIF. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Sorry, Ryan. What is yours?
Mine's the chicken that like just goes squinty eye and stares at you.
That's really good.
That's my favorite.
Nathan, do you have a favorite reaction GIF?
I'm searching.
Okay.
I have a friend who we like to send gifts to each other sometimes. This is a good one. It's like the Joker from like an animated Batman, and he's just like sitting there, kind of blank faced, eating popcorn.
The best reaction of all time. Captain Neon said, "I relate to the news anchor who blinks in shock during the interview." Yeah, that's a really good one. Also relatable. To like that's my reaction to everyday life, I would argue. Yeah, Sugar, do you have a favorite reaction GIF?
I do not.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, not everyone does. In a very confusing question, Sheldon said, "Is it pronounced GIF or GIF?" Don't know what he could.
I think it's GIF, not GIF. You know, GIF sounds better than GIF.
Yeah, GIF and GIF.
I'm so confused.
And then Reese boldly, I'll respond with Brett as well. Responded GIF, but just GIF. He just typed it out again. So Chroma added a few questions, I believe, and he said, if you were to live in any world other than this one, which would you choose and why? Video games, movies, books, etc. Instant reaction, like.
Oh, I know.
There's two.
Yeah, I know
There's
one
two.
of them definitely.
It's the Mass Effect universe is one. Like, because that was the one my mind went to first. The practicality-wise, would love to live in the world of Pokemon.
Why did I not think of that? I literally should have thought of that.
Yeah. I think I would just have an all-dog team.
I can see this.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to live in Mass Effect world.
Oh no, it would. No, the Reapers are coming. Or they already came. It's
really shitty.
It's unfortunate.
Change it to post Reapers.
But depends when in the cycle we are.
True.
Because they're coming back.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, I guess you could be like a part of the Andromeda Initiative and just not have to worry about the Reapers.
But Tony
True.
has facial expressions.
Sure, I do. And Viper in chat for the reaction GIF said any of the Office camera GIF. True. Respect. It's definitely a GIF I've worked with face often. Yeah. Captain Ian, I feel that and relate. 150%. Pie. What fictional world would you want to live in?
That's a great question. Minecraft as a world would be kind of cool, as long as I wasn't alone. I hate being alone, and since the whole point is that you're kind of alone in the world, there's dogs. I'd be fine.
I'd be scared of getting blown up by a creeper.
But I mean, like, if there's any way to go, like getting blown up by a really weird green thing that's coming at you in the night, it's kind of cool. You know?
Oh, you guys missed it last night. We did a level 4 raid, and there was a lot of screaming.
I'm sure.
Screaming last night.
Viper said, Harry Potter as long as I'm a side character. Fair.
Very fair.
I wouldn't want to be Harry.
No, definitely not.
So, Sugar, is there one you'd like to live in? Sugar.
Yeah, sorry, I had to mute. My
It's okay.
RA came in.
Oh. Do you want to ask your RA what fictional...
Wait, what question am I asking you?
If they could live in any fictional world, video games, movies, books, what world would they want to live in?
Oh, God, she's actually doing it. Okay.
You had to live in a fictional. Wait, what was the question?
If you had to live in any fictional world.
Yeah. If you had to live in any fictional world.
What would you pick and why? Could be video games, movies.
What would you pick and why? They said they would pick Legend of Zelda.
Great answer.
Oh.
Could you give them a high five or a socially distant elbow touch for me?
They don't want to do it because of COVID.
That's why it's air five.
We're
Just the Airbud.
Or just acknowledge. Never mind. Okay.
yeah. Like we have to actually talk about something, but yeah.
Okay.
Legend of Zelda.
I'll come back to you later for your answer then, Sugar. Okay. So, Chroma asks, who is your favorite person and why is it Sky? Well, let me tell you. he's just so beautiful.
He lights up the sky with his smile.
Every time someone mentions that, oh, the sky looks really nice today, I say, you're damn right he does, in my head, and or out loud. So, I've never told that story before. Monster. What's up, Monster? Hi, Real Pog. Exactly. And if there's any answers to any of these chat you want to answer, feel free to, put them in chat, and I will come back to them and react to them. So you guys are welcome to answer any of these. So, if presented the opportunity, would you turn streaming into a full-time gig? If suddenly I was as popular as Shroud, yeah, I would. I already do it every day. I just would have to stop doing the other work thing, which would be nice. So,
respect.
Right? It's just wait, so you're saying I just can do this still, right? Yeah. The same way I probably do right now? Yeah. But I don't have to go to other work? Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I would accept. So Shroud, if you're watching, just tell all of your people that like you to like me instead. No?
Or at the same time.
Could be the same time. It could be. Felt funnier to say instead. But again, Monster, hope you're doing well, my friend. Having yourself a nice night. Chroma said, so I know you're a chimera ant, but what are all the different pieces to that puzzle? So far, we've been able to identify ant, duck, bumblebee at one point, I think.
Oh.
I was just really busy one day, and I think I referred to myself as a busy bee, and Chroma was like, that's now added to your chimera.
But you have to, add a redeemable, buzz.
Bzz.
Yeah.
He's gets shocked. Derek said, I fear change. Also, can't actually listen to podcasts. I'm just gonna do this then.
Oh.
So, I'm trying to think, do I have... I probably have a dog in me somewhere. I just get very excited to see other dogs. I said other dogs, so I think yes, I do have chimera in me. I think there's something also wrong with me, probably. I'm convinced, and this is next level bullshit talk. If reincarnation is a thing, I was a doggo at one
Agreed.
point.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
Yeah, no, you 100% were.
Right, okay, so that's not crazy to say. Alright.
No, like a golden retriever of an upper middle class white family in America with a white picket fence, swimming pool, and
and they would always throw the tennis ball whenever I wanted.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And I loved playing catch. They would throw the stick and I'd always bring it back. Sometimes they'd bring back a different stick to see if they'd notice. And they did. Viper said turtle. Turtle actually, yeah. I do relate to turtles. A turtle eating an apple is still one of my all-time favorite videos on YouTube. So, if you haven't seen it, I will find it again later.
I vibe with that.
Found a stick on the ground. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I like giraffes, but I don't have a long neck. That's really all giraffes have going for them. What else do you... Yeah, I think that's probably it. If something else comes up, I will say it. Chroma said, you're completely colorblind, but is there any color in particular that catches your interest and that you wish you would be able to see? So, I do kind of have an answer for that. My, family always paired me with the color blue growing up. Maybe it's because blue is boy, but, they would give, me blue thing. Obviously, I didn't know they were blue. But, this is just what my parents have told me. That they would give me, a blue toothbrush. Buy me exclusively blue shirts because they thought my eyes, look better with them, I guess. I don't know how colors work. And like they would give my brother like red or green or something or another color. That wasn't blue, probably. It could have been blue too. They could have lied to me, actually. Now I'm just
Maybe.
Now this question just led to me wondering if my parents have been lying to me for years. So we never quite know. And is that a Sheldon here on the 400th episode of Background Noise?
Hi, I'm on time.
Yay! Hi, Sheldon.
Hello.
Hello. He's Sheldon. He's Sheldon. He's Sheldon. He's Sheldon.
He is?
Oh, so Sheldon, I did answer your questions before, but I will briefly run back through them for you. How many is too many? Depends, but I don't think you can have too many ducks. And then you asked, what is the best reaction GIF? And mine is the John Travolta, like, looking confused with his hands out.
Let's call it a GIF.
And is it pronounced GIF or GIF? I was confused by that one because it's GIF. So.
Get out of this. Good guy. He's a good guy.
So, just to run through yours real fast again. I do really enjoy that Reese just typed out GIF. Though, as a response to that. We love Reese. We sure do.
Twitch is lying to me.
Oh. Is this saying that you should watch Amaranth?
Actually, I don't think it does that anymore.
Hey.
How did you get that to go away?
Amovetti, thank you for the follow. Amovetti.
That to go away.
Thank
It's
you
all
so
over
much.
my recommendation.
Oh, that's good.
Hey! Oh, that is a very cute emote. Whose emote is that? Concha. That's a global one. Adorable. Amaranth, oh, yeah, you did stumble upon that conversation. You love her? SM? True. There you go. You do have the first 3 letters as well, as same Amaranth. Our good friend Kyle really likes Amaranth.
I don't know if you could say good anymore.
Our friend Kyle. No, he is a great friend of mine. I love Kyle and all of his things. So Kyle very much likes Amaranth, and to the point where he sends everyone gift subscriptions to her, and what is it? It keeps linking it, so now it appears on everyone's recommended. But I think some people
The new logo looks good.
might have thank you. Might have actually been watching them and they're just using Kyle as a scapegoat. Bye! You didn't hear from me! You didn't hear from me. Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Listen, Nicole can explain.
And sorry, Chroma, I was gonna get back to that. Chroma said, "This is a question for everyone. What do you think you were, / who you were in a past life?" Because I already told you guys. I think I was Little Puppo. Oh my goodness, Chroma, thank you for the gift out to Amovetti. Very much appreciate that. There you go. They said they needed a gifted sub. I think they meant to Amaranth, but I'd rather it be here. I don't know if you meant to Amaranth, but thank you, Chroma, for giving a gift sub. I appreciate you so much, my friend. Yeah, so we'll go down. Sheldon, what were you / who were you, do you think, in a past life?
Oh, what wakes up a lot? Cats? Do cats wake up a lot? I'm a cat.
You're allergic to those, though.
I am.
Would be a very cat thing to make you allergic to it yourself in the next life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They sleep, man. They do sleep. Oh yeah, don't cats sleep like most of the time?
Yeah. Maybe.
What doesn't?
They also wake up with a vengeance.
True.
Do you wake up with a
Murder.
vengeance?
Lately, yeah. Salem's been trying to suffocate me at night.
Oh. Yeah, he could be a cat. And Chroma, I don't know if you got to see it, but Amovetti did thank you for the gift sub. And Amovetti, thank you for popping in. Thank you for following. And now you got a sub in a matter of minutes. Chroma is the real MVP. Ryan.
I'm back.
Ryan, what were you in a past life? Who were
100%
you? When
sloth.
were you?
Yes.
You say sloth? Okay.
And or a crab, because, I run across the room horizontally screaming.
Yeah, no, that is actually relatable content. And crabs are actually the superior form of being.
Do crabs
Absolutely.
scream?
They do when I'm the crab.
Have you ever seen the show Futurama?
Probably not
Zoidberg.
the episode you're Whoa, okay.
Any episode that has Zoidberg in it is basically what I'm picturing.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Mess with the crabbo, get the stabbo. See, Chromatic gets it.
Viper asks, wait, how horizontal run? Alright, so I want you to picture someone, like, crouched. And they put their hands to their side and go, like, crab, or whoop, 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 and, like, go horizontally. Like, instead of walking forward, they walk sideways.
Wait, are you a crab? That sounded exactly like me.
You weren't supposed to tell them. Alright, the crab's
Oh,
also...
no.
part of the chimera. I didn't want to have to reveal that. I do have pinchy things every now and then. It's crouch walking? Yeah,
But
basically.
it's crab walking. What are you talking
That's
about?
That's a really good emote you got there, Sheldon.
I like it.
Wait, what the
Sidesteps. Yeah, it's sidesteps. Nathan, what do you think you were in a past life? Who,
Oh, goodness.
How?
I have no idea.
Probably,
in a past life I was probably really confused.
Hey, Bree Ruins with the raid party of 2. A little thank you so much for raid. We're actually using the I always forget what it's called. The overlay that Bree made. This overlay that you see on the stream, Bree made that for us actually after coming in here for the first time, and out of the kindness of their heart made that for us, and I still am very thankful and still use it, as you can see. Thank you so much, Bree, for the raid. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening, unless it's morning for you, because Ashley has put good morning in my head almost constantly.
Morning. Good morning.
So I just hear good morning always.
No, it's always morning.
It's always
Constant
morning.
Oh, wait, you just hear that in your head? I thought it was just constant screaming, like mine. Oh. I gotta go.
It's good. It's people screaming the words "Good morning."
Oh God, that's arguably worse.
Right. But welcome, Raiders and Bree. Bree said, "Hi, hope you're having a good stream so far." I am. So you were last playing Stardew Valley. Ooh, have you heard the good word about JojaMart? And I am joking, by the way. I do like to say that when people talk about it, just to see their reaction. Because I am... There's probably something wrong with me along the way. But JojaMart's proud. Yeah, I'm not actually serious, Bree. Not actually serious. But Bree, and thank you, mods and wonderful people, for giving Bree a shout out. So, and this is the part where when someone raids us, there's this one thing I gotta say to everyone who is in chat already. So Bree streams. If you're not following her, hate to tell you this, but you're doing Twitch wrong. You gotta follow. Again, Bree, thank you so much for the raid. Very much appreciate it. So, I forget where we were. My brain isn't very wrinkly. Nathan said he was confused in a past life. I think that's where we were, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Confused human. Confused narwhal, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe you're a narwhal named Dennis.
So specific.
It is.
Well.
It's a deep
a
cut.
good reason.
Yeah, there's this is what I would call a deep Nathan cut.
Yep.
Viper said, "Got a PB, Val. I'll be back." Thank you for hanging out, Viper. Hopefully catch you soon. There is new. True, I want. But yeah. So, Pie.
Uh-huh.
Who, what, when, where, why, and how were you in a previous life?
Well, so far it's been just animals, but I don't know. I picture myself like being like a witch back in like
Oh.
Salem times, but like a bad witch, to where I was so bad at being a witch that they didn't even suspect me for the witch trials.
That's really what I hope he meant by bad witch.
No, that's what I meant. Like I was bad at being a witch, not like I was like evil. Like I was.
I love
bad
that you
at
took
being
it
a
that way.
witch.
That's so good.
That's what I picture. So
Yeah,
there
I
you
can
go.
see it. You lived a long life because you were able to do witchcraft poorly, but you still were able to do it your entire life without getting caught.
Exactly.
So, you might have won.
I'll say all 47 years that people lived to back then. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 47 years of witchcraft. Yes, and you were doing it as a baby as well, crazily enough. Usually people don't do witchcraft the first few years, but you were.
I started early, you know? I wanted to get out ahead of it, and I still was not good.
No, you
that's
did your
okay.
best, though, right?
I did. I tried.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, that's a good answer. So, Sugar.
Yes.
Who/what do you think you were in a past life?
Who was I in the past life?
Yeah.
How would I know?
Well, we're just like I said that I probably was a dog. And Pi went very more specific to say that I was a Labrador in like an all-white family.
Golden Retriever.
Golden Retriever, sorry. Could have been a lab too, probably.
Come on, Tony, what are you doing? Like, come on.
Whoa, man,
Well, like-
they're both cool dogs, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree there, but like she said, like, lab. Come on, what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. I just know Monster said he was easily a communist dictator. That sounds kind of cool, man. Good for you.
You do you, and I'll do me, and we won't do each other.
Oh man. But yeah, no, Monster, that makes sense. I respect your answer. So Sugar, in a past life, who do you think you could have been? Like, what invitations do you get about yourself?
A tree.
You were a tree?
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting you to say unicorn, to be completely honest.
Yeah, same.
I almost wrote down unicorn like on like a sticky note, to be like she's gonna say unicorn, so it'd have proof.
I mean, unicorn works as well.
God. You were a tree that turned into unicorn.
Or should I have
That's
been a
magical.
mermaid?
What?
I don't know.
Or mermaid. You could have been a mermaid. Well, you could have been all three. You could have had multiple go-arounds.
Wait. Can we go back to the tree thing? Is it like, like a flower from the tree and then a unicorn sprouts from that? Or does the tree collapse and die and then become a unicorn?
So what I pictured, at least, and Sugar, please correct me if this is not your origin story, was that she was a tree, right? And then another unicorn came along and used some unicorn magic to make her into another unicorn. And then, eventually, after years upon years of being a unicorn, she went to the high chief unicorn priestess and said, I have experienced the land and the air for all of my years as a unicorn. However, I would love to experience the sea. Can I become a mermaid? And they were like, you know what? Sugar Queen, you've been such a great unicorn with such a very, very appropriate unicorn name of Sugar Queen. So we are going to let you become a mermaid. And upon
We're even
that,
gonna let you choose
Yeah.
which half of the mermaid is you.
what a deep cut to background noise as well. Yeah. Which half fish were you?
So I was thinking. So I was a mermaid first, right?
But
I'm
which
a
half
mermaid?
fish?
The left half.
There's no half. It's
That
just
is
a
arguably more
mermaid.
unsettling than
All
any
right,
answer I've ever heard.
so Sugar, theoretically speaking, the way mermaid would work is it could be top half or bottom half fish, right?
Bottom half is the tail. And
So
top half
the
is
bottom
human.
half of you is fish and the top half is human.
Yes.
That's such a boring answer, but go ahead.
Am I giving my origin story, or are you?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I thought I got
Anyway.
close, but I was wrong.
Okay, so I start off as a mermaid, right? And I swim up to this island with a laurel tree, or whatever not laurel tree, the one that has like really long vines. It looks like kind of like an umbrella.
Is it the one from Harry
Oh, like a
Potter
weeping willow?
that beats up cars?
Yeah, the willow. Yeah.
Is it actually what I was thinking of?
No, it doesn't beat people up. But
Weeping willows don't tend to beat people up.
Wait, what? So what's the tree from Harry Potter that like?
so the
I don't
weeping
know.
Takes the
willow is
car?
to protect the wolf
I know what you're talking
form.
about. I don't know what
It's to
kind of
protect the
tree it
wolf
is.
form because.
Do we have any Harry Potter nerds in here?
I mean,
'Cause the
weeping
professor-
willows literally do beat up things in general, though.
No.
Like,
They don't beat up. It's not supposed to. It just does it because people are dumb and try to go near the tree. It's
Whomping
because it's
willow.
supposed to protect all the other wizards from the professor that changes into wolf form at midnight.
It was
know what,
Whomping
I'm
And the
gonna
moon
be-
Willow.
rises.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely
So-
honest. I don't know if the tree is sentient enough to know between different people.
No,
I
that's
think
the-
it just takes
No,
a swing.
that's the whole point. No. The whole point of the tree was to protect all the other wizards from the wolf. So it creates this like cage that if the wolf tried to escape, it would basically fight against the wolf. So the
Everyone
professor in wolf
knows
form.
werewolf's number one foe, the tree.
No,
Okay,
it's
the number
silver.
one. It was just a protection mechanism for the wizards.
A silver
Anyway,
tree.
regardless,
Yep, that one.
that was not the part of the story. Anyway.
Apologies.
So I swim up to this willow tree. So I don't become a tree. It's more so that I use like the leaves and the vines from the tree to create like a little like crown
Mhm.
every time I visited the tree, to the point where I've spent so much time in land that my body adapts to become a unicorn.
Which half first?
Speaking of halves, Sugar, I tagged you in a picture, and hey, look, a picture. Is that? I feel like that's an accurate representation.
Let me see. That's good.
Please look.
See, that's exactly what I was talking about. That is also a mermaid.
Yeah, that's
No.
perfect.
No, it's the other way around.
I'm sorry. Does that
I don't know
mermaid
if
not
I should be
equate to
scared
a
or,
being descendants of
or both.
mermaid
It's
sugar?
both. It's both, Sheldon.
Sugar, are you discriminating against certain types of mermaids just because they're built
Wow,
different?
sugar!
Oh.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
No, it's just that I'm not that type of mermaid.
Oh, so but okay
Oh,
now.
okay.
So I just want to clarify. You are saying that is a mermaid then?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, thank
a
you. That
mermaid.
was the crux I think
I
of our
never said
issue.
it wasn't a mermaid. I'm just not that type.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, sorry, misunderstanding. Thought you were discriminating
Were you
against other
thinking
types of
that
mermaids.
I didn't think those existed?
No, those clearly exist. No one would think that.
Okay.
I want to dress up like that for Halloween now.
I would.
Oh,
Can
God.
you guys all want to dress up? Like,
Please.
I will be walking into that party singing Goofy Goober Rocks the whole time.
and trust me, I will also be wearing the fishnets. So,
You have
be.
to.
Hell
You
yeah.
have to. Literally,
Easily.
you can't be the mermaid without the fishnets.
yeah. So sorry, Sugar. Flower Crown was where I remember last.
Oh, I forgot those were called fishnets.
Oh
Very,
Oh, it's so
comfortable. I'll
much
tell you
better.
one thing. They are very comfortable.
No, they're not. What? What?
They
Mermaids?
are. Where
They're
are
so.
you
They're
getting
so
yours?
uncomfortable. What?
I love mine.
Personally, I love mine too. What?
Yeah, every time Ryan and I go out in the town wearing our fishnets, we feel pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, do you
I
have?
still look
I have
great,
the
but-
fishnets for like my shirt and my legs.
Oh.
But Tony's
Double
the
fishing.
big, catch in the fish net. Oh!
A wink audibly because there's no video version of this. But sorry, Sugar. You had a flower crown and something
Yeah.
about fishnet stockings.
No.
Sorry, mixing up stories now.
So I was making floral crowns, right, with the willow tree.
Yes.
And you know how in Pocahontas... Oh, maybe you don't. In Pocahontas...
I saw the movie Pocahontas.
Okay, so
There was the
you know
raccoon
Pocahontas-
sidekick who I relate to.
No,
Absolutely.
that's not who I'm referring to. So the tree comes to life in Pocahontas in the spitting image of her grandmother.
That beats up Ron Weasley.
No!
That's called the
You
Whomping
guys are
Willow.
mixing up all the movies.
It's really hard to
Okay,
get
okay,
these
okay.
animating real life
So-
ones separated in my head for
so-
some reason.
So basically, the tree has a spirit inside of it. So the spirit tells me that I've been spending so much time up on land because I enjoy the tree and making floral crowns.
Hmm.
They said, why not give you a permanent crown, which is my horn. So
Okay.
she turned me into a unicorn so that now I can gracefully travel the land and always have a horn that I can put laurels around.
Alright, so I do
Does that
have
make Sugar a Disney princess?
Yeah, probably. But I do have a few questions about the transformation process.
Okay, what?
If you're willing to. So, did the horn appear first?
No, the horn appeared whenever
Last.
everything else appeared.
Okay, so it all appeared at once?
It's like Cinderella.
Because
Little
I'm
bibbidi
picturing
bobbidi
that
boo,
like it would be
without the
more
bibbidi
like
bobbidi boo.
a transformation process where it starts from the horn down. So at one point, theoretically speaking, you were half
I
unicorn,
was a centaur.
half
I was a
fish.
centaur. No, at one point I was a centaur.
Wait,
Oh, you're
where
picturing
did-
it. You're
where did the
picturing
horse
it
legs
butt
come in?
first.
So the legs come first.
Which legs? The front legs or the back legs?
Back legs. So it goes.
Okay, so
basically
you're
it goes back legs to front legs. So I'll still have my human body. So basically, I go back legs, front legs. So then I'm a centaur, but I'm not going to be a centaur.
I don't
And
think
then
that's
it goes to my
right.
torso,
Wait,
then to
what
my
are you
head,
saying?
and to my horn.
So you're saying that your unicorn transformation started from tail fin to face. So you
Horn.
went butt to head.
Yes.
And so like you had a unicorn butt before you had a unicorn horn.
Yeah.
Seems really unfortunate. I apologize.
What's wrong with a unicorn butt?
It's just 'cause, like, you were
It's
half.
a glitter butt. How can a glitter butt be so bad?
You
Also,
get
hi,
glitter
everyday guy.
literally everywhere.
I'm not a chimera. I'm not a chimera.
It is our
Chimeras are
friend,
ugly.
ugly dead cat,
Are
who
you
is.
throwing
beautiful.
your beauty standards on
How are
chimeras
you?
now?
Yeah, this is. This is
This
telling.
is too much, man.
Chimeras everywhere, rise up and stand against Sugar.
Alright, I'm standing now. What do I do?
Oh,
Well, you can only be a chimera if your father's a scientist.
Tony.
Unlucky.
No.
What if you just
Chimeras are
accidentally
built
walk into a
different than
lab one day?
unicorns.
They
And
are
they say-
Unicorns
built
have
different.
glitter butts, so I'm okay with getting a glitter butt first before a glitter horn.
So, like, do you like? Okay, so this is more of like a general question. Do you guys like glitter? Because glitter gets stuck like everywhere.
No.
Yes.
Glitter's
oh my
so bad for the
god.
environment.
You can literally put glitter on like anything for
I
me,
hate it.
and
You
It's
like touch
sparkles.
glitter and you find pieces of glitter on you months later, and you're like, I
Yeah.
don't understand how that's. I washed every.
It's
Inch of
more
my
annoying
body.
sand.
See,
It
there's
is
a reason
hard.
why
Yeah.
glitter is called the herpes of the craft world. Like, there's a reason.
Oh boy.
It's
I don't think
bad.
I've heard that
I've
before,
never
but it
heard
I
makes
put
that.
sense.
glitter in
You've never heard
balloon
that?
and I pop
No.
the balloon, and glitter goes everywhere.
Wait, so you had a
Oh.
balloon filled with glitter?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like one of those like gender reveal parties gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
It gone right.
Then it gets in the fish, and then you get
The
sad.
only way you can have glitter safely without getting it anywhere is glue,
That's a
glue,
whole other problem.
gelatin, and glitter. That way, it could be kind of like Play-Doh, like jelly, like. so it doesn't stick to your hand, but it sticks together. It's like silly putty almost. I like
So
doing that.
So slime?
Yeah, but it's called silly putty. I call it silly putty.
Yeah, see, I don't like glitter because it's like I like looking at it, but it's,
No, it's glitter is not for everyone. I just
Yeah.
love glitter,
that's fair. That's fair.
and I think unicorns have glitter butts. So
I could see that.
where did the glitter? Okay, so a few questions. I started to get so deep into this, but like, did unicorns invent glitter? Because
no.
how did the
unicorns
glitter
have
get
glitter.
on the butt?
So,
Who
so
put it there?
glitter, okay, glitter is a
Good
form
question.
of magical dust. So as a magical beast,
Did you say Nemo?
a unicorn
Yeah, the butt.
will inevitably
He
have
touched
glitter.
the butt.
So the butt, which is part of the unicorn, has glitter on it.
Okay,
That is
butt
the whole point of
has
glitter.
glitter.
It is to represent a magical beast or a magical entity, like wizards. Wizards have magical
Wazard.
fairy, like they have little like zippity zap, whatever. Like,
That makes sense, Chroma. So for anyone who's not
that
looking at
is
chat,
not true.
glitter is
Chroma.
unicorn dandruff,
Fight
is what
me
Chroma
on
said.
it. Fight me.
Oh.
Does
No,
make
no,
a
no, no,
whole
no.
lot
agree
of
with
sense,
that.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
Does.
it does.
It is not dandruff. Dandruff is just white. Glitter is.
Well,
sparkly.
it's unicorn, and
It's
unicorns
unicorn
are
dandruff.
sparkly, right? So it only
Yes.
makes sense that anything that
No.
came from it would
Answer
also
the
be
question,
sparkly.
sugar.
No, unicorns have glitter. They're not dandruff.
Oh, wait a second. So, okay, another random question. So you know how, like, a long, long time ago, people used to melt horses down to make glue? You melt a unicorn down to make glitter?
Yes.
Why would you
That
makes
melt
so
a
much
horse down
sense.
to make glue?
That's
That's
That-
what they did.
Oh.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
They did?
yeah.
That's
Sorry.
so sick. No, I would never. You
Uh,
get glitter from the ground. You mine it like in Barbie. Barbie, Life in the Dreamhouse. You take a pickaxe or whatever, the drill, you drill it in the ground, and
Do you think
find
they have a
fountain of
Minecraft mod for
glitter.
that?
No.
That's where you get glitter.
Fight? Where's
I
Kyle
don't know
when
if
you
you
need
watched
him?
Barbie, but that's a Barbie movie.
I hate to tell you this might come as a shock to you, but I did not watch Barbie growing up.
That's okay. That's okay.
Wow.
I watched Barbie. At least that part of it.
How was it?
Barbie Life in a Dreamhouse wasn't bad. It was
Out of 10.
like a 7
It's a 7.
out of 10
Okay.
for
Oh.
animation wise. Some parts were a bit cringe with Raquel and Barbie like
Yeah,
fighting.
it makes sense.
for,
I mean,
like,
it's
Ken.
Raquel, right?
Yeah,
It's
fuck
Raquel,
Raquel. Like,
yeah.
what's she doing?
You do even know who Raquel is?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
What's she
I
doing?
not at all.
Okay, so there are 4 main characters. There's Barbie and there's Ken. I think you might know those 2 names at least.
I know Barbie and Ken both appeared in a Toy Story movie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Barbie and Ken,
Ken-
are boyfriend and girlfriend. Ryan and Raquel are brother and sister. So basically how this works is
That's news to
Raquel
me.
is in love with Ken.
Okay.
Ryan is in love with Barbie. So
Ryan?
basically
I can
Ryan
explain.
and Raquel are trying to get their love interests.
That
But
means Gorilla Glue
Barbie
is
and
melted
Ken are already
gorillas.
together. So then there's like this whole like fighting scheme that's going on between the 2 of them. Barbie is oblivious. Ken is fighting with Ryan over the heart of Barbie, and Raquel is just like a side hoe who's like trying her best to like get Ken, but she always fails.
She's a side piece? Damn.
Yeah.
Who's melted gorilla?
Gorilla!
Sheldon.
You are destroying my legendary unicorn.
Oh my god.
Kermit, we're not speaking ever again.
Okay, so Chroma in chat said dandruff is dry, dead skin, so you wouldn't get glitter if you melted unicorn. You most likely get a stronger version of Gorilla Glue, as Sheldon said. Melted gorillas. Rainbow unicorn.
And it's not
glue.
dandruff, it's glitter.
Well,
Glitter and dandruff have a very distinct feature difference.
yeah, so like you itch and they show up, right?
No.
Yes.
Okay, the science behind the magic is that they are giving glitter.
I thought it's magic, so there isn't
No!
science behind it.
Dandruff is not glitter. Okay, if a human gets dandruff, Do we call that glitter? No, we call that dandruff.
You know what? We could
If a
start calling it
unicorn
glitter
has
if you like.
glitter, it's called glitter, not dandruff.
You want
Glitter
some
and
glitter
dandruff are
and
two
it's just
different things.
dandruff? That's disgusting, actually.
It's just dandruff.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's very unfortunate. It's
Dandruff
human
is
glitter.
dandruff. Glitter is glitter. You cannot coincide the two together.
I think Chroma did, though.
That's
Chroma,
unfortunate.
you're wrong.
You might have to duel him
Wait,
to
what
figure
if,
out the answer.
Chroma,
What if
1v1 me
dandruff
right
is
now.
just
Let's do this.
dull
I'm
glitter?
on my NA account.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Oh,
Like,
no.
did-
Yeah.
it's just dull glitter. That's all it is.
Oh. It's non-sparkly glitter.
Exactly.
No.
Like
Dandruff is
boring
so plain,
glitter.
stale white. It's
Yeah,
literally
boring
plain,
glitter.
stale white.
Yeah, it's just
It's
plain
chalk.
plain glitter.
No, it's chalky. It is
Boring
chalky.
glitter.
No, glitter sparkles.
Yeah.
That's why I said
You
boring.
cannot call it
Yeah.
glitter if it doesn't sparkle.
Well, okay, so...
So that's.
I got a question, just like as like a parallel here. Would you consider a pencil with its point broken off still a pencil?
Yes.
Okay, so when a pencil is complete, that is a normal pencil. So this one's
No,
a
it's
broken
still a
pencil. But
It's just
so
a
there's
pencil.
like the glitter is the normal pencil. And the dandruff is,
Dandruff
oh,
is-
that's boring. I
no,
can't write with
dandruff-
this
no,
pencil.
no,
There's
no,
no
no,
point
no.
on it.
No.
Oh, man, but it's
No.
still a pencil.
Yes.
No.
100%
That is-
Tony. I
And
agree.
that parallel didn't
utterly
even come
no
close to
logic to
making
that.
sense. In my head, it made sense for like a second, and I just kept
No,
going with it.
no.
And
No,
no
it
one
makes
told me to
sense.
stop, so I just kept going, hoping
No,
someone would
I
stop me.
said
I went
no.
deeper and deeper and deeper into.
Absolutely
Okay.
keep going, like right now.
Sparkles are thin sheets of glitter, meaning like they shine on both sides or like on the 3D of each sparkle. And so when you see it under the light, they shine. Dandruff doesn't shine. It is a very opaque, very chalky little piece of things that come out of your hair when you don't wash it properly.
Oh,
I can explain.
So there's a
I-
huge difference.
I googled things like glitter, and the first one was crushed glass. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close that.
Well,
Oh my god, it's just crushed jellyfish at that point.
It's. I hate it. Okay, so because humans are colorful and sparkly like unicorns, makes sense. So the skin particles naturally sparkle, whereas or don't. Pi did a good analogy according to Chroma. Humans just have boring glitter, and Pi said arrow, 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 arrow in the upward direction, and thank you.
no. Glitter has to sparkle.
Yeah,
Glitter
but
has
that's-
pizzazz. They can't be boring. Glitter is never boring. Glitter always
Well, okay,
jumps out at
wait.
you.
Have you ever had dinosaur egg oatmeal?
Never heard of it, so I don't know.
So that's like, exciting oatmeal, right?
I
And
don't
then there's
know.
regular
I've had
oatmeal.
oatmeal before. but
All
I
right,
don't know
so
about
I have a
exciting
close parallel
oatmeal.
to this. All right, Sugar, have you ever had a chicken nugget?
Yes, of course. I
Have you
a
ever
chicken
had
nugget.
a dino chicken nugget?
Yes, I've had a dino chicken nugget.
Think about how exciting the dino chicken nugget is.
That is a sparkle.
Oh my god, it's sparkly. This is glitter. Oh, the normal chicken nugget? Oh, that's dandruff.
Yep.
It's boring.
Exactly.
It's not shaped. That's not shaped like a
No,
dinosaur
okay,
at all.
okay, 'cause
Why do
they're
I
the
want
same-
that?
Okay, no.
Well, now I feel bad for the,
Dandruff and
the
sparkles are
regular
two
chicken
different
nugget.
things.
You should also feel bad for the
They're
dandruff, I think.
Two different things. Chicken nuggets and dino chicken nuggets are the same entity. One's just shaped different. Dandruff
Whoa,
and sparkles have
whoa.
no
Thank you,
clear
Chroma.
communication of being the same thing. Dandruff chemically is not the same as sparkles.
Well, not with that.
Glitter
So-
and sparkles are just crystals. They're tiny crystals. That's why they compare it to glass. But for dandruff is actually made up of lint. So all the bad stuff in your hair that you haven't washed out yet turn into tiny little white clumps. They're two chemically different things. So in reality,
What
there's
is
no
the
way they can be
chemical
same
makeup
thing.
of sparkles?
They're tiny little glitter specks.
Unicorns.
They're do you really want me to bring up? Okay, you know what? Okay, let me do this. Glitter, chemical properties. I'm about to
Plastic.
bring
It's
this
literally
up.
just all plastic.
Oh.
No,
Is
it's
that
made of mica
is that
and
a
natural
milk
mineral
bag
and
in
plastic.
chat?
So most of it is natural minerals.
Milk bag. When's the last time you had milk?
Yo, asking the real question.
I always meant to ask you that, and I just... And have you ever had bagged milk before?
So glitter has been made from prehistoric different materials,
Stop making
including
fun of our milk.
stones, in malachite, mica, and insects. So glitter can be made of insects as well.
Sorry, say that again?
Do you say glitter can be made of insects?
Yeah, so it's
I think I
mica,
somehow like
insects,
glitter
and
less
glass.
after this conversation.
Yeah, I already hated glitter to begin with, and now I just hate it even further.
Wait, do you say glitter can be made of glass?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
glitter.
fine.
Milk bag said,
Uh,
never
that's
had
changing
bagged
glitter.
milk. I'm also lactose intolerant, so use oat milk. That's fair. Yeah, I actually have a dairy
I don't
allergy,
know
so
why
I don't eat
hate
milk
so
or
much
drink
of
milk either.
glitter. Glitter's amazing. I don't care what y'all say.
Chroma said, dandruff is a byproduct of dried skin and hair. Unicorns are magical creatures that have sparkly skin. So, when unicorn skin dies, it becomes glitter.
Yeah,
And
that makes
Chroma
sense.
with a tier 1 gifted to Milk Bag. Oh, thank you for gifting Milk Bag, that wonderful human being, a sub. And
I
a
use
wonderful
rice
human
milk
being gifted a
sometimes.
wonderful human being a sub. So,
I use
Chroma,
rice
thank you so
milk.
much.
Rice
Isn't that
milk
just
is
rice
actually
pudding
really
at that
good.
point?
If you ever want to try it,
I've
I
had rice milk before.
100% recommend rice milk.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sounds like rice pudding at that point.
It's
No,
probably my
it's-
favorite
it's-
milk
it's
alternative.
Rice milk
it's
is
milk,
just
right?
not rice pudding. Rice pudding has a little more thickness to it. Rice milk.
Well, if you actually rice milk doesn't go
Smooth.
bad, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I was gonna
Not
say if
for
you
a
leave it
while.
long enough, but that doesn't work.
Hey,
It
Nathan.
might go bad.
I have a question
in
for you.
non-traditional settings.
Eventually,
When
it'll
we,
go
uh,
bad,
when I-
but-
Okay, so Nathan, as a narwhal in a previous life,
Huh.
are you guys responsible for unicorns not being around?
Ooh, hard-hitting question.
Because was it a horn war?
Were you in fact horny?
We just.
Oh, I don't think you can ask that on stream.
I'm just not gonna talk. You guys can continue.
I think it was like a self-defensive kind of deal, right? Like
Were
Yeah.
you
unicorns
encroaching on your territory?
on our territory. Exactly.
He's in the water, so like they would have to come to him, I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
Since we're on different land and water, I don't think we encroach on any property mishaps.
I don't know. Have you seen a
No.
horse swim?
I don't
Neither
know,
have I, thanks to the narwhals.
I think it's a little harder for
Unicorns are magical. They have wings.
So, do you can
That's-
unicorns breathe underwater?
No, unicorns fly.
But how do they
That
get into
doesn't
the water?
necessarily discount the fact that they could also breathe underwater. I don't know. Have you ever
They
seen them?
can't breathe underwater. Unicorns don't travel underwater. That's a narwhal's job.
If I had magic, I would make it so that I could breathe underwater.
Yeah, I'll just get a bubble.
Unicorns are for on land. They travel on land in the sky.
Oh,
that's two different
That's
domains.
Pegasus that flies. I was thinking the unicorns
No,
were also
unicorns
Pegasus
fly
as
too.
well. Pegasus.
Oh
Talking
my
about
goodness.
unicorns?
Flying
I asked a
unicorns.
very important question if narwhals are the reason why unicorns aren't around, because they have longer horns,
If
and
you
I wondered
watched
if there
My
was some
Little
sort of mythical
Pony,
creature
you would
war,
know.
even though narwhals are real.
You can't tell me that there wasn't
Yeah.
a war in the My Little Pony universe.
Oh,
There is a war in My Little Pony universe, but unicorns exist and they fly.
This just reminds me of a story that Polly told last night. All of a
No!
sudden. Not gonna get
Wait,
into
what
the
did Pi
details. No,
What did Pi say?
no. Nope, not on stream.
podcast.
There,
I
it
think I
cannot
know
happen
what
on the
you're saying.
podcast
Not
nor on
combative.
stream.
I
We can
know
just
enough
pause
about magical
for like a
creatures.
minute and then
No,
come
no,
back.
no, 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 no. So I didn't forget, Pa. You said you had AMA questions.
Oh, yes, I do, actually.
So
They're not as deep as the unicorn question.
or of why is Sky my favorite person? Question
Yes.
twice.
No, not at all. So the first question I had was like, so I'm a very like musically driven person. Like music is a huge part of my life, and I was wondering if there was any like specific song or musician or like album that changed or affected your life in a significant way.
Oh, I would say that there definitely is music throughout time that was there for me in a rough place. So yeah, there definitely has been music. To really narrow that down is kind of hard because I think there's a lot of examples of that through least my life. I don't know if that's like a common thing. Milkbag said 22, a million by Bon Iver.
I have a
shout.
song that.
Yeah, give me a second to think. If you go ahead, say yours.
For me, the song that really hit home, at least lyric-wise, was "She Is" by Jake Scott. I
don't think I've ever heard
song.
that.
It's a really, if you listen to the lyrics, I know it doesn't fit for like everyone's like current situation, but it kind of gives you like a positive perspective on women, because I know for me, I haven't been given like the best output for like being a female, so just kind of like a more positive song towards women. And it was just, I like the lyrics, and he has a really nice voice. So,
I love the idea behind that. That's cool.
Yeah.
mhm.
I think I have too many answers, Pi. Like they're different.
I love
songs,
that.
Can I
so-
answer for Hydro?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
the most impactful song and artist for Hydro has to be fuck. I've lost myself, I'm sorry.
He can't even answer for me.
I can't.
We've come full
It's-
circle.
It's Nookie from Limp Bizkit. That's the
Nookie
most
from
impactful song.
It sure did remind me of something that you showed me the other day that did haunt me. A rendition
That
of
laugh.
Nookie. So if you
I
can,
did not go and get it. I'm sorry.
oh, you didn't. Oh, did you get denied by your?
No, I
Significant
just
other?
didn't go outside.
Okay,
If I go again and it's there, I will get it.
thank God. Cursed cookie jar. That's where we're gonna leave that conversation. You can find it somewhere in the Discord. I think in general, maybe. It's a Fred Durst cookie jar that wraps when you open it.
I love him.
I forget who it was, but someone was. I apologize for not giving them credit. Like, it said like that's the worst cookie jar ever if you're trying to like sneak a cookie at night.
True.
Apologies for whoever said that. That was golden. I just can't remember who to give credit for. So
I
if
don't
someone just
remember.
wants to claim credit for it, it's a free pat on the head, basically.
Yo, head pats? Oh, yeah, it was me.
Oh, he was a head pat, right? Yeah.
yeah.
I would take away 2 head pats though if I found out you're lying to me.
No!
You fool.
I like this point system.
So different songs, so different points in my life. I would say that when I was younger, a song that had like an influential impact on me was definitely "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. Very much. I mean, like my dog's named Cash, right? So like, there's just so many. And he's named Cash after Johnny Cash, the singer.
I thought you meant the other Johnny Cash, not the singer. The other Okay, it makes
Sorry.
sense. Makes sense.
Well, I did mention in case we have youngings in chat that don't know who that is, because I do
to
get
think about.
worried sometimes.
Oh.
That maybe not everyone will know.
I got one.
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead.
No,
No, no.
I was gonna say on Melancholy Hill by the Gorillaz. I love that song so much.
Good song.
I would also say songs like Not Afraid by Eminem are good shouts for me, at the very least.
That's good.
I unfortunately feel like that's just been overplayed at this point.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
on the radio.
I haven't listened to it in a long time, but, like, the message and meaning behind the song definitely helped me out at a rough time. When I was younger, in my angsty years, because we all had those, anything by Linkin Park. Sorry. We're just talking about Fred Durst. I almost said Limp Bizkit.
I used to hate Linkin Park, but I've come around to them now.
I always loved Linkin Park, but I can definitely understand it not being someone's taste. There's actually a song in more recent years before Chester's passing called Heavy that played a heavy amount on my soul.
That's a good song.
It's a really good song, and like I apologize for like the reuse of the word heavy there, but it's very like the word.
I was about to say, don't you say it.
Yeah. I'm trying not to say it again, you know?
Don't do it.
I feel like if you could ask me this every day and I'd probably remember a different song.
That's fair.
But yeah, that's an awesome question. Nathan, did you say one?
Nope.
Do you have one?
I think probably the closest it comes is Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden.
That's
a good song.
Great song. Black Hole Sun.
Wait, what song? I missed this.
Black Hole Sun.
Probably would have to hear it to know it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
Right. I was gonna say for me, probably the most impactful song was "Smells Like Teen Spirit" from Nirvana.
Fair enough.
When I heard that was I felt like that was the first time I had ever heard music. Because before I just didn't care, and then that opened up the world.
Oh,
I was about to bring that point up. I, to this day, have never really connected with music. I like to listen to music. I always have it on, but nothing like to the level in which people go crazy over like a certain band or certain genres. I just like my dad when I bought my first car. He's like, "Why didn't you test the radio when you bought the car?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even think of it." Like it just doesn't matter that much to me. It's just kind of background noise.
Hey, that's where we are.
But
Sorry.
that's my hot take of the hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Nathan, that's a good shout. Pi, did you say one?
There's a couple, but like the number one like song that is influential to me was Trouble by Coldplay. It was off of I think their very first album in like 99. Or no. Sorry, no, it was their album that came out in like 2002. So my grandpa passed away in 2002, and that album came out I think like a month before he passed. And that was the one song that like every single time I would see him, like that him and my dad and I would all listen to was that one specific song. So now it's just like every time I hear that song, it like has that, positive memory in my head. So that's like that song, like even to this day, I can listen to that song and cry. So,
Yeah, that's a great answer. Yeah. Sugar, did you say one?
A song? Yeah, I did.
Which song did you say? Oh, it was
G by Jake Scott.
Yes, apologies. Yeah, that's a very, very good question, Pi. Top tier. Yeah.
Huh, thanks.
Twirls a mustache.
I mean, I have more questions if you
Oh,
want
feel
more.
free. Yeah,
Okay,
you can ask them all.
Okay. So I would just try to like think of questions that I like to ask people that like I want to learn more things about. So one is if you could go back in time and change one thing that happened in your life, like one event or, just anything, like what would you go back and change? It could just be that you went back to yesterday and instead of eating a breakfast burrito for breakfast, you ate waffles,
It's good. Waffles are delicious.
I would stop myself from eating Taco Bell ever.
Every time it just a mystical hand slaps it out of her hands and it goes on the floor.
No.
Fair.
It's like, I can't eat Taco Bell. Why? It just gets slapped out of my hand every single time. by a guy that looks something like me. It's very confusing.
He's
He's
like
just a little
oddly
older.
a little bit older.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Ooh,
Ganked
Milkbag,
away.
that's a good answer. Milkbag said, I'd start pursuing music earlier than I did. That's a good shout. Oh, maybe, like, so, like, this is, I guess, a superficial answer, but I have more, like, serious answers. But definitely, like, I would have probably tried to start Twitch earlier. Because I really, really like streaming, but, like, I was definitely not at all confident to stream at one point. Now I just kind of can click the button and just be like, yep, this is happening. There are definitely some moments for me though that I wish that like I could stop them potentially from happening, because I wonder if that would. But then it's like the whole butterfly effect thing, where it's like, if I change this one moment, would that change the outcome of everything else?
Generally speaking, yes.
So, yeah. So, sorry for a little bit of a sad answer time. So I played a lot of sports growing up. I love sports, but I also have, like, even to this day, a very unhealthy, like, relationship with the concept of winning and losing. And one of the moments that really put that in my head was I was on a baseball team, and this would have been like 7th grade, maybe 6th grade. And I was the last one up to bat in the game, and I struck out in 3 pitches. It happens, you know? And not something I'm happy about. But then I was bullied and ridiculed by the entire baseball team to the point where I broke down and tried quitting the team. So I would magically just move the bat to connect with the ball. And even if like or just like if I can have like a pause time, sew their mouth shut or something, you know? Yeah, because there were some very rude things. Like I remember a lot of them, like word for word. But moments like that in my life definitely have shaped more of, like I said, like an unhealthy concept of winning and losing. So, yeah, that would be one.
Yeah.
That would definitely be something I would try. And I don't have the exact answer of how I would change it, but I would try.
Well, I like the idea of sewing everyone's mouth shut.
Right, I feel like that was a
that.
good one.
I have
Yeah.
no mouth and I must scream.
Those kids are cool. Like,
I am 14 and this is deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, kids are cruel. Yeah, I definitely see that.
I like Sheldon's Taco Bell answer more, though.
I'm one of those people that don't want to change anything. The whole butterfly effect thing.
Realistically,
That's
I
fair.
wouldn't. But if I was given this one chance and just like avoid that situation from happening, I don't know how much it would have affected anything. But
Unknown is
You'd be
scarier than known.
surprised. Yeah.
I think it would probably change things for the better. But
Temporal mechanics can be fucky.
I just would have been a happier person, I think.
Oh yeah, no. I like, as someone who definitely would, probably, I feel the same way, but as someone who doesn't want to fuck with, like, certain aspects of my life, yeah, maybe not.
I wouldn't. I generally, like, the real answer, though, is I wouldn't change anything. Because it's like, maybe, no, I wouldn't even do that. I was jokingly about to say that I would, slap whoever created me and, be like, why did you forget the color vision? It seems like a very important detail that you're just leaving out. Does anyone else have a moment, though?
Oh, God. Sorry.
No, you go, Ryan.
I was gonna say, well, I cursed my parents out for bringing me into this goddamn world.
I love it.
How dare you? Now I have to pay taxes.
Oh, they're rough.
That's what you're dreading?
Hey, the only thing I have to do in this world is pay taxes and die, and I can't wait for the second part.
Ryan would like to go back in time to figure out a way to not pay taxes. Little does Ryan know that's just called tax fraud, and he can do that whenever he wants, theoretically.
I'm in, ladies and gentlemen.
So.
There you go. I was gonna say, I'm the type of person, I try not to have regrets in my life, because, you know, if you live your entire life looking back and being like, I regret X, Y, Z, you're gonna have a pretty sad life. But the one thing I would go back and change is my first dog, Coco, when we had to put her down, I wasn't there. And because I didn't know that they were gonna have to put her down. I thought she was just going to the vet for like medication, you know? So if I could change it, I would go back and be there for that. But like that's the only thing in my life that I would change. Like
At least you'd be willing to be there. I know some people who like legitimately just go out of the room and just can't do it. It's like I don't like that.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
People do handle
hard,
loss differently, though.
Oh yeah,
so
no,
I think
for
like,
sure.
I understand not like maybe that being your favorite reaction, but like people handle grief in their own ways, unfortunately.
Someone just pointed it out to me. It's like you were that dog's whole world, and they're about to like not.
Oh no, I spent every single last moment with my puppos that I could. So.
What?
Yeah.
So sorry to bring the mood down. My bad. Back to talking
Oh, no.
about mermaids and unicorns.
Oh, we're good.
Something about Taco Bell and enjoy my life.
Well, Nathan Sugar, do you guys have anything you would change?
About what?
Your past.
If you could go back and like change one thing in your past, what would it be?
I guess for me, since I'm still struggling with it to this day, I would say one thing I would have changed in my past is how I interacted with, well, not how I interacted, but I guess how I made friends in the first place. Because right now, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I have more guy friends than I have more male friends than I have female friends. And I do have like sort of like this hate relationship with like a lot of females that I meet, just I guess who I am and how I like portray myself, and I get this like type of vibe of, oh, I'm like this flirty person and I'm a boyfriend stealer, because that nickname came up quite a bit. I think that's something I would have changed. I guess like if I had known ahead of time about like my behavior and how it affected a lot of people, how they saw me, I would have changed that.
I think that's a fair shout. Yeah.
I probably would have started chorus earlier.
Ooh.
Like in school. Instead of doing orchestra in 6th grade, I think I would swap that to chorus.
Oh. It's pretty cool. This is just because you enjoy singing more? Or?
Yeah, so like part of it is I did orchestra for 4-ish, 5 years. And I just completely dropped it like my middle of high school. And then I did 1 year of chorus my senior year. And I had like way more fun in the choral environment than I did like with playing the viola.
I was just gonna ask, you played the viola, right? Because I think I do remember you playing the viola, or at least seeing your viola at one point.
Oh my.
I've known Nathan a very long time, okay? To the point where it's like, actually, I do remember when you played it, and then, you know, yeah. But yeah, I think like that's like a a very like good shout is like pursuing a passion earlier or not eating Taco Bell ever. I think are really good shouts to be
100%.
Yeah, but if I took Taco Bell out of my life, I'd always wonder what it's like, and be sad and then existential dread.
It is like one of my favorite things. Like when someone was allergic to like peanut butter. I read the story where they just couldn't handle it anymore, so they opened up a Reese's, took out their EpiPen, ate it, and immediately stabbed themselves. I feel like that might be what Sheldon would do.
Yeah. I can see it.
Hospitalized by Taco Bell. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know how, like, in SpongeBob, when Squidward wouldn't ever eat a Krabby Patty, and then he ate all of the Krabby Patties? That's what would happen to Sheldon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had Taco Bell. I don't know about that.
No, what I'm getting at is that if you went back and never had it, and, like, you slipped up one time and, like, didn't stop it, you would just eat an obscene amount of Taco Bell and then you would turn into Squidward.
You do
I
like
have had an
Taco
obscene
Bell,
amount
don't
of
you,
Taco
Sheldon?
Bell, and I do not recommend it.
Oh, so you have turned into Squidward already. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then you'll blow up!
One day I got really baked, and I ate an entire party pack. It was not a good day the next day.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would be a fun morning.
Chroma said, if you can meet yourself as a child, what would be one thing you would tell yourself to help them? Huh. Alright, so here are the results of the next 15 Super Bowls. I want you to keep this piece of paper.
Yes.
This is basically the same as the changing the past question, right?
Yeah. Well, because...
Kinda.
I guess different implementation.
Yeah, Chrome said I love you so much, thank you.
I will tell myself do not eat the Taco Bell instead of stopping correctly.
You sit down. Listen here, young Sheldon. Listen, I am older Sheldon. There is a place. Oh,
There will be a time when you have money. Do not use it to buy Taco Bell, please.
Whatever you do. You don't want to know what will happen. But then, then I think the Squidward thing happens earlier. I think you just, like, if you were told by, like, you from the future, never eat at this place, like, I'd probably eat there. Just gonna be honest.
I'm not one to be like, if you tell me not to do something, I want to do it more. It's more...
Depends what it is.
If you tell me not to do something, I'm gonna question why you're saying that.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah.
Nathan, what would you tell younger you?
I don't know.
To join chorus earlier? It's just the same. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I would need like double padding there. Like, I think worst case scenario, right? It's like I swapped a chorus, and then like me from the future comes is like, hey, do chorus, and then like me doing chorus, I'm like, maybe I get into like a rough patch or something, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do chorus anymore. But then I'm like, man, that bastard came from the future and told me. He must know.
In this situation, do we tell our little selves that we are the big self? Even if we say it, would we believe ourselves?
I don't know. I would do the thing where it's like, all right, ask me a question that only I know, and if I could answer it, I'd be like, well, what the fuck? What do you mean? I don't remember liking that show. It's like,
What did I come back to?
if you could meet yourself as a child, what would be the one thing you'd tell yourself to help them? I am giving my young self the results of the next 15 Super Bowls.
Oh, so many shekels.
15 exactly, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to look suspicious or anything.
No. He's gotten the last 15 Super Bowls right since he's been 10!
How do you get all the money to support this? He stole it!
Future self said, alright, so you're not going to be able to use these for a while because you see the year here? Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. So just hide those for a while, and then you can use them. Yeah. Okay. Nathan, did you say, though, what you would tell
I
little
don't
you?
have anything.
You would just be like, hey, you know what future me is also going to say? Yeah, just listen to him. I'm sure whatever he says is right.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out, kid.
But then you'll come into the future and tell me when you figure it out.
Oh, no. Pie.
What
would you tell the young slice of pie?
Oh.
Don't eat the yellow snow would be a very good lesson to learn earlier on in life than I did.
Oh no.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait.
Is it just
I
because
love
you don't
lemon
like
flavor.
lemon flavor in your snow cone?
Yeah, I'm not a big lemon person. Even though I say I'm a lemon meringue pie, I'm not a big lemon person.
Personally, love chocolate.
Iffy.
Chocolate snow.
Yeah, chocolate snow best.
So Pie, did you try the yellow snow?
We can move on.
Oh my god, you tried the yellow snow!
No, yeah, the yellow snow cone, they said it was lemon. It didn't taste like lemon. It tasted
Oh, who told you that?
my uncle.
Oh, he lied!
No, but like actually though, like a serious answer, if I could like meet myself as a child, I would tell child me to not be afraid to talk to people about issues or like problems or like stuff that goes on, you know? Because I feel
That's a
like
good one.
we're all conditioned as kids to be like, oh, something terrible happened to you, or oh, you're having, you know, like sad thoughts or you're upset. Just push it down, you know? Like that's what we're told. And I would tell myself to not do that, to actually be okay talking to people.
You know the thing that you do where you bottle everything up? Yeah, don't.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, pretty much. About it. But also don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah, the yellow snow is, just as a side
bad.
note.
As you're disappearing into the future, don't eat the yellow snow!
Insert. I almost forgot that was the more important one!
That was the main point of that.
That's the actual one I answered first in this hypothetical. It's great. Sugar.
Yeah.
What would you tell young you to help yourself out? What would Sugar tell wee baby Sugar?
What would I tell myself?
When you first make your Valorant account, double check the spelling of queen. Or Sugar, sorry. It was Sugar. Yeah.
Okay, you know, that was
that's
an
too
honest
real.
mistake.
Apologies, I was just making it funny. But do you have an answer?
No, I think
Dear
I might
Sugar.
as well just choose that one.
Oh no, don't actually choose it! No, because your little sub's gonna be, what's a Valorant? It's this game made by Riot. What's Riot? They made League of Legends. Is League of Legends fun? No.
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 It's actually
Well,
the most
answer is,
toxic
I don't know,
community
Kyle
ever.
won't let me play.
Yeah, actually, Kyle won't let us play! Kyle,
Every
wherever
person
you
that
are
I've
today.
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
downloadable
I'm
cancer.
Literally. Yeah. I was
What
just
were you
gonna say
saying,
that,
Paul?
like, I was gonna say that every person that I've ever met that plays League of Legends, like religiously, they hate it, and they tell me, "Don't play this game. It sucks," and then they proceed to play it for 6 hours straight. So
Sounds like me in RuneScape.
Sounds like me in Counter-Strike, me in Valorant, me in
yeah,
any game I play.
fair. I don't
Me
think anybody
breathing.
actually likes League of Legends though. Like, it's not a game that's well liked.
Speaking of League of Legends, I will be casting a League of Legends game on Thursday.
Oh wait,
Oh,
Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he's in a league again?
Not quite. Mark is playing an alumni versus current team at his old college.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's
okay.
on the alumni team. And I am going to cast it. It's been a while since I casted League, so I already forgot everything. I'm gonna have a headpiece with Nathan in it. And I'm like, I need you to tell me everything there is to know about League of Legends.
Help! Back required.
But Pi, did you have any other questions? Or
I do.
Oh.
I do. Like I said, when I drive is when like random thoughts pop into my head, and I just happened to do voice to text write them down this time. So
Yay.
yep.
Bottle.
The big one is, do you think aliens exist?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Definitely yes.
Not want me to answer this because we will be here for like 3 hours.
That's the point. I like talking about aliens. I'm getting
Okay.
an alien tattoo.
So,
Ooh.
this is my take on it. I think it is very closed-minded to think that we are the only organic life in the universe.
I say that exact argument every time somebody's like, aliens aren't real. I'm like, this selfish bitch. What?
Silence, meatbag.
Yeah, I right? That's really good.
Pretty much.
Because I'm like, there's no way you can know. But it's closed-minded to think it's impossible. Look at us.
I think
that
I think
happened.
it's possible, but not
Listen, that was a
enough
mistake.
evidence, maybe.
Oh, we don't have any like legitimate proof, I would argue. Unless the government's hiding it from us.
They are. I guarantee it.
Chromatic said, Andromeda Galaxy Pog.
True. Wait, Pi, are you familiar with the Fermi paradox?
No.
Oh, you have some reading to do.
Okay.
if you like that sort of stuff, this is I've not had a chance to read through all of it. It's that big.
Oh.
But it's literally discussion of how and what we could be in the universe and multiple different facets of why we are where we are in the universe, where we could be, and why there's not others or why we haven't found anyone yet.
Wait, what was it called? The what paradox?
I'll send it to you. Hold on.
Okay, please do.
It's amazing. I've been trying to tell people to read it for a while, and I've done a couple. But it is so interesting.
Oh no.
I love shit like that.
I just saw something on Twitter that someone made in reply to my logo reveal today. Oh no. Chroma,
Oh,
do you see it? By chance?
I see it.
Oh, okay. Chroma, do you know?
I need to go to Twitch.
It's on Twitter. Chroma, do you know Juggernaut, aka Axolbo? Because I know he's friends with Reese, so I don't know if you know him as well. It is very... I know of them, yes. They made a thing on Twitter that... let me describe it. So, on one side, it's two pictures. It's a guy in, like, pajama bottoms and a hoodie, it's saying, my wife's funeral, meaning that's what he wore to the funeral. But to HydroxideAnt's logo reveal, he's in, like, a suit and tie and very, like, well-groomed and everything.
Oh boy.
Beautiful. That's so good.
So good.
Thank you, Axel. That's probably my favorite thing I've seen in a very long time.
It's fantastic and accurate.
Hmm. Yeah.
I send it to you over Discord.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Oh, you see it now. There you are. He found it. But yeah. Zell's in chat. Zell's in chat. Guess who's in chat? It's Zell.
Hello.
We love Zell. We love Zell. We love Zell. Do you see the logo? Is this a thumbs up for the logo, Zell? Because that is a very key thumbs up. Zell with your infinite supply of amazing emotes.
I love that it's like an angry face thumbs up. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, this is great.
Mm-hmm. That's the exact vibe I felt.
Mm-hmm.
If Zell approves, I'm very happy. Look at Zell. The perfect being of speed, momentum,
Bed.
more speed,
Speed.
attractiveness, even more speed.
They are speed.
Zell said, I awake, I love y'all, glorious logo, check mark. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Zell. We love Zell. Very important to mention how much we love Zell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure everyone knows that. Yeah, aliens are real. I feel like they have to be. Like,
Yeah. Agree.
I think it's way more likely that they exist than they don't exist.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a controversial take. I think it's more controversial to say that they don't.
Oh, I 100% agree. Because I'm the type of person where it's like, it's basically like 99% likely that there are some form of aliens. Like, it might not be the, like, green giant. What is it?
Right, are you okay?
Yeah, my dice just decided they wanted to.
I couldn't tell if you're playing with dice or pills, so I am happy it's dice.
Nick told me to roll for a charisma saving throw.
You failed.
A little bit.
I think you failed. Sorry, Pi, I just got very distracted.
That's on me. And my dice, they're clumsy.
Ooh, Monster made brownies. Nice. What kind of brownies are they?
Are they the good brownies? Answer the question, Monster.
Sharing is caring. Come on now.
Give us the brownies. Fudge brownies. Is there anything else?
Are you asking if they are normal or not normal brownies?
Precisely. Hell no.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm normal. Are you calling us
Not
not
like-
normal? Because that's probably very true and accurate.
gonna say-
Have a good day, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Thank you for your time. I agree. I'm glad
Don't
we've
forget to
come to
take a
this
gift bag.
consensus. Grab your goodie bag on the way out. I bring enough, not Narm. Yes, Zell. I agree. Such a weight of words.
Like, you're always so beautiful.
I knew you meant normal, but Narm just sounds so much better. It's Narm. Oh, man.
Narm is also Norm. I love Norm.
Norm sounds like a pretty cool guy, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Gib Brown E. Yeah,
I agree.
give Zell the brownie.
Give Brownie.
Give,
Yes.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, don't
good
give
point,
it to
yeah.
Zell, actually, though, unless you have the exact measurements of everything, and even then, I would feel more safe if Zell made the brownie, because
Yeah.
I like that Zell is alive. That's one of my favorite parts of Zell, is that they exist.
True.
If Zell didn't exist, I would cry. There's nothing else there, I just would. Oh my goodness. Yeah, to answer your question before, Zell is the song that has it's changed my life the most. Zell is the beautiful music that I hear.
That's the best answer there could have been.
Yeah. Follow our favorite VTuber Xellrin on Twitch. Yes. Zell is one of the very few people who actually has a exclamation point in their name thing that isn't bad in any context.
True.
We gotta change that.
Do not change Zells.
Uh-oh.
Off limits.
Off limits.
And thank you so for reminding everyone of exclamation point Kyle.
Kyle.
Wherever he is today, I know where he is, but I just like to say that because it sounds more ominous. Exclamation point
His Kyle.
I do miss Kyle.
All
Exclamation point Evil Reese. Blonde hair, blue-eyed beauties, not Reese and Evil Phoenix have done nothing wrong. Link.
I was trying to figure out what that one was. I, for some reason, thought it was Shell Daddy and Reese.
Oh, that would be better worded. Exclamation point Kyle. Disclaimer. Kyle does not speak for anyone but Kyle. Exclamation point Pi. Disclaimer. Pi does not speak for anyone but Kyle and herself occasionally. Pi is also a high-quality top-tier friend now. Smile.
Oh.
Shout out HydroxideAnt. I'm that.
That me.
That me. I just exist. I appreciate that you exist, Monster. Monster, if you didn't exist, I'd also cry. Yeah. Bold stance, but I'm saying it.
Yep.
Do you, though, Chroma? I don't...
Chroma's gonna make all of us have an existential crisis.
So this is just for Chroma, and Chroma alone. Chroma. Wake up.
You're finally awake.
It's the one thing you can say to Chroma to get that response.
Bragging above.
But buy his book, as Zell said. And of course, if somehow there's someone in here that does not follow Zell on Twitch, by the way, again, you're really, really doing Twitch wrong. Like, you're messed up. You gotta go fix that. Remedy your error.
You need some remedy with Zell on Twitch.
Zell plays the Vapor... Oh, I'm sorry. Star Citizen. I know I said the same thing twice. But...
Yeah.
Yeah. I've tried to wake up, but I can't.
Wake me up
Unfortunate.
inside.
I can't wake up.
The goofy
Oh
version.
boy. Please no.
Okay, wake up.
I did it. I do it again.
I'll jump you from 300 meters, oh.
Murder. Guilty.
Donald, no.
Guilty. Save me.
I can't
That's
wake
good.
up.
That's a good shot. Good shot, Chroma. So Pi, just to double check.
Right now.
Was that the last of your questions, or did you have more questions?
I mean, I had a couple more, but like that, they're bad, so we're good.
Okay.
I have a question for you, actually.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
hear it.
message it because it's.
Oh.
It might. I don't know if you want to answer this.
What are you
Twitch
messaging it on?
Discord. I'll do Discord.
Discord. Okay. Ooh, this
Yes.
could be juicy.
Hold on.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
hold on. Nicole
Oh,
actually
if
wants
it's
to hear
this
this
spicy,
too,
you have
so
to
I'm
answer
gonna mute
it.
myself real quick.
Okay. What does he want to know? Is it that I think he's cute? Because it's yes. I don't know if he would try to hide that. I wonder if he's still wearing his headset.
Probably.
Maybe.
Oh god, he does! Alright, my secret's out. He does.
Alright, I just sent it. You don't have to answer this. It was just something I was like, while we were sitting here, I'm like, ooh, that's a bit of a hot take of a question, but like, he might like that.
I will read it out loud and then think, because I don't mind this question. That's a good question. Has the actually, yes. But
Okay.
has the podcast affected any of your personal relationships in a negative way? So there are a few layers to this. I do instantly think back to the story about Car Door, which was Sea Lion and Ardor.
Ardor. Oh.
Yeah. And I was close friends with them at one point, and then they came on the podcast and it all blew up and died. So fast forward story, because I've told this so many times, Nathan's probably wants to like bang his head against a desk. He's heard it this many times.
This story fucking sucks.
Yeah. So basically we had two friends who liked each other. And for some reason, when I was friends with both of them, so they came to me and were like, hey, could you like set us up in situations basically that we hang out and like we really like each other. And I basically like did. I was like, oh, you guys should, I mean, you both really like each other. Why not give going out a try? You both really, really like each other. I feel like this isn't a crazy, I think 2 + 2 does equal 4 here. If someone knows that it doesn't, I'm very confused. But yeah, so basically they come on the podcast. And it's somehow that conversation and that they asked me to help them turns into them basically claiming that I was manipulating their feelings. And that I was a very shitty person for doing so. And they basically like belittled me, berated me in the podcast for like 20 straight minutes. And it's the only time I've ever cut out a section of the podcast. In 400 weeks.
Wait. You've never cut out anything Kyle said.
I was literally just gonna ask that.
Believe it or not, no.
What about
Wow.
the carrot situation?
No?
Cleverly placed annotation. That didn't affect me negatively.
No, you're right.
The only other... I did have a friendship with someone who... And Ryan, I'll be happy to give a name after your podcast. Or I could just message it to you, because you're the
I'm pretty
only
sure
one...
I know who this person might be.
Who... They were a friend of mine for a very long time. Knew them when I was younger. They very much did not believe in the whole me doing anything like this thing. They were very much anti-me doing YouTube, playing games like Counter-Strike and taking it serious to try to, like, move on and get, like, better at it. And they, like, and when the idea of, like, a stream was brought up, or, like, in streaming on Twitch was brought up as well, they made fun of me, basically, for wanting to do so. And didn't support me at all. And that's not what a friend does.
Absolutely not.
You know?
No.
So I to this point in my life, I have cut this person out of my life, which, you know, is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And monster, exactly. So you disposed of them. Wink, wink.
Hey Siri, where do I hide a body?
Yeah. Yeah, and then in like a weird turn of events, they ended up like dating someone who was like a nerd who was like had similar interests to me, and were really weirdly super supportive of them wanting to do the exact same things that I wanted to do.
Huh, what a weird concept.
Interesting.
And they basically told me, you would never make any money or any, not even like a cent, off of doing any of that.
think I remember who this person is.
Yeah, and the first day I got a check from Twitch, let me tell you, I, like, was like, ah, you're fucking wrong! It's like, guess who did it?
This guy.
I
fucker.
did. Fuck you. You were wrong, and I was able to do it. So, yeah, the podcast is definitely, like, a thing that, like, I would say that was, like, a branched off thing that affected that relationship badly. Like, that friendship died because, like, they didn't support me in doing it. And, like, it's not like you... I like to support my friends in anything they're doing. But, like, I do understand if you, like, non-partiality, or, like, just being like, oh, whatever, I don't care, is also cool to me. Like, if I told, like, I don't know, Ryan, if I told you I'm doing stuff and you're like, cool, I'd be like, that is an amazing response, thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you for not saying you're a fucking idiot. I really do appreciate that one. But yeah, negativity in response to that, you know, it's a person that doesn't want you to succeed, you know?
Yeah.
And if you're someone's friend, you should always want to see them succeed.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What friends are for, goddammit.
yeah. So those are a few examples of relationships I would argue that fits the question. So,
Yeah. Definitely.
I was gonna say, it would have to be like a really weird question for me not to
Well, yeah, I
want
mean,
to answer it.
it's just more of like, it could be considered personal. So I was
yeah.
like, you know, let me ask.
Yeah, I mean, it is an AMA.
True.
I kind of tied my hands by calling it a Ask Me Anything.
Yeah, listen, you brought this upon yourself.
I
don't
could
know
have
what
said,
you were
ask me some things that I will pick and choose from. The acronym was just so much longer that I just went with that, Ask Me Anything. In hindsight, I probably would have covered myself a little bit better if I'd gone with the longer acronym, but it's just not as catchy. You know?
Got him.
Yeah. Unlucky is what some would say in that scenario. To catch up. Chroma said, I know a guy if you need, wink. Monster said, I'm not a guy, wink wink. Wait, that sounds wrong, frown. Chroma said, Lamau, it's okay, Monster. Lol lol from Monster. Best middle finger one displayed through success. I do agree. Or an airsoft gun, said Monster.
True.
Fair.
Oh no, how did this BB get there?
Oh, unlucky.
Oh.
As some would say in that scenario. Just take out the word airsoft. Chroma, I thought of that, but I didn't say it out loud.
I was gonna type it out, and I was like, nah, Chroma's got it.
Yeah, that popped in my head, and I'm like, I want to say that. I'm just gonna move on. And Monster said exactly. Yeah. Very true. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there were any other scenarios, because I think that, like, at the very least, I would say the podcast is definitely a place where I think it has had more of a positive effect on friendships and, you know, any relationships I hold with people. Because it usually is a place where you go, you hang out, you have fun, and you do get to learn a few random stupid things about each other.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Like the classic questions we used to ask involving mermaids, centaurs, and a lot of other
Something about glitter butts.
Yeah.
So a lot of half and half creatures being talked about here.
Yeah,
What?
so
No way.
every time a new person would come on the podcast for a very long time, I would ask them in a hypothetical scenario where you're stranded on a deserted island and you can have a companion, and it's a mermaid. Top half or bottom half fish is...
Oh.
Pie, what would you answer that question hypothetically?
Huh. I think I'm trying to go too logical with this, but like stranded in the middle of the ocean on a deserted island, right?
Mm.
So, I'd say probably bottom half fish.
Interesting.
Because that, in my mind, that would be able to swim faster than bottom half human. So if I was like,
Oh, so you're trying to get off of the island, not get off on the island.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like those are the two ways to answer that question.
Can't tell you the amount of guys that have been like, oh, a top half fish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bottom half fish makes more sense. That way you have
you have
a
an escape
human
route.
way to speak to, so you don't actually go crazy.
Exactly.
So a person that was on the show in the past and is basically a mystical creature at this point, because we don't have proof he exists anymore that much, is the one friend Jordan, not JT $, who is a good boy, who would never do these things. He picked top half fish. Because he was very interested in what a certain thing would feel like if that were the case.
Yeah.
If you don't get that, come to the stop by the after show where
I miss Jordan so much.
I do. He's wearing sweater vest somewhere better now. I just wonder what he's doing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what is he doing right now?
Ironing a sweater vest.
Yeah, ironing his sweater.
Sleeping.
You think so? He does have a kid, so.
Sad.
I know it's real, but I don't believe you.
I don't like to believe me either. Like, you've seen the pictures now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, there are pictures of it. You're like, no, and you look them up. Oh, no, they're real.
Put it back. Put it back.
Felt so much better when they weren't.
Put me in the other simulation. I don't like this one anymore.
Yeah. So if that was a question, I would answer yes. I think we do live in a simulation, and someone keeps fucking with, like, the sliders.
Oh, 100% yes.
Yeah.
One extreme to the other.
Yeah. It's like, how the fuck? What do you mean? There's so many, like, what do you mean this is possible moments. What do you mean we've never seen eels mate before?
Literally. Like,
This is a real
what?
thing.
Yeah,
no,
that's
literally.
the thing, is it's real.
Yeah.
Why?
We have no idea how.
Yeah. What do you mean they go to the Bermuda Triangle and then babies come out from there and we don't know what happened to the older ones?
You know what? That's my headcanon now.
No, like, that actually is, like, a breeding, air quotes, like, place where eels will go to, like, an area, like, right by the Bermuda Triangle, if not in the Bermuda Triangle. And they, fully adult eels go in, and then later, smaller ones come out.
Sweet mother of God,
So-
they spawn via osmosis.
Yeah, so it's like, what does that mean? What could that mean?
Horrible things.
Yeah, do they just respawn? Do they go there and, like, get another life and they become small again? Do they shed to become a very tiny eel? That actually sounds kind of cute. Like, you just live... Well, so I'm picturing this. Like, it's like a hermit crab, right? Hermit crab walks up and is like, oh, the hermit crab got so big. It's got such a big shell. It's at the end of its life. Now it's tiny hermit crab again with a tiny shell. But it's an eel.
I just picture, like, I'm not a big snake person, and when you said an eel, like, turning into a smaller eel, I just, like, pictured a snake shedding, like, an inch thick layer of scale or whatever and just, like, slithering out of it, and I didn't like that image.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? It's...
Yeah.
What a concept.
Chroma said they coil around each other like snakes. It's possible.
Water snakes. Got it.
But how baby?
Yeah.
How
Zell with the confused face. The what? But, like, Zell, we don't know. There's so many things in the world we just don't have answers. Zell has absolutely... Like, I feel like I say this, like, every day at this point. But Zell just has such good emotes. Like, when I say so good, it's such good... There's just... So good. Could also be a similar concept to how baby spiders eat their parents when they hatch as immediate nutrition. True.
That's not better.
Monster said, Tony, if you were to be a type of ant, what type would you be? You might have answered that before, just I don't know. A hydroxide one.
Listen, all right, your image is red, so my headcanon is you're a fire ant. Of the Fire Nation.
Sometimes I'm kind of spicy.
Oh, yes, I know.
Oh my. I just love that, like, sometimes I'm just like, yep, Nicole's right next to you when you do that.
She's
like,
literally sitting right next to you right now. She just does not give a shit.
Yeah, she could not, like, care less. Like, she just
like,
knows.
What's happening now?
I appreciate her, is what I'm saying. That is the crux of this conversation, is,
we were just saying the oh my thing and being sexual towards each other as per the usual.
Oh, yeah, that's
But I said, what, you're not going to tell her the part that I said I appreciate Nicole?
No, I'm throwing you under the bus there, bud.
I literally said that.
I don't know. I
She
didn't
says,
hear
oh no, I
anything
feel
about
so
that.
threatened. He apparently said it in a monotone voice.
I heard her. But, like, you didn't tell her that I appreciate her part.
No, well, he wants to make sure that you know that I said that I appreciate.
Fuck you, Robin. That's it. I have her on Snapchat.
Oh no!
Oh,
I've been
no.
outplayed.
Quick, turn off the internet.
Yeah, you're right.
I just need to remember what her name is in Snapchat. I'll find it eventually. Don't you wait. I'm going through my contact list right now, and I know it's in there somewhere.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
I just can't remember what she's called on here. As like, okay, you know,
Possibly the small one.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Um.
I unfortunately do have to get going.
No.
Oh well.
Oh, well, in that case.
Ha! I win. I got him to stay.
There you are.
Alright, but now I do have to go.
Oh.
Alright. Well, it was good to be on for 400.
Thank you so much, Nathan, for hanging out and being on all the time throughout these many, many years.
Forever, ever, never, ever.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys later.
Bye, David.
Bye, David.
User disconnected from your channel.
You're getting me in trouble, Tony. How could you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
I told her. I said I appreciate you, and he wouldn't relate the message.
Oh. All I heard Nicole say was, "You lied." Oh.
She's asked, "What are you lying about?" Which is not better.
God damn it, relaying the message. I appreciate Nicole. She's a great person. Why won't you tell her?
I don't know if you hear the screaming right now, but apparently the slimes that she's playing with in Slime Rancher are trying to kill themselves.
Aww.
Oh.
I heard her talking about slimes.
Not slimes.
I don't know if she loves that game.
I didn't realize she's got like 70 hours in the game. I did not know she put that much time in.
Let's go, Nicole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, so, my wonderful, beautiful friendos. I think this is as good a time as any. We threw Ryan under the bus. And also, just to prove a point, dolphins. Anyway, so at the beginning of the podcast, I had mentioned, or someone had, I don't remember, we were talking about, like, how everything comes full circle. And I was like, yeah, someone randomly mentioned dolphins. So I remembered from 2.5 hours ago that I said dolphins, and I made sure to say it again at the end. So I did it. I made it come back full circle. I've done it. I win. And yeah, it's just... Wait a sec. We can't end yet. Hold up. We were joined by such a very, very wonderful, beautiful guest. Hi. Friendo?
Hello?
Is that
friend?
Is that
the suspense is
Zell?
killing me.
Oh no.
Zell, did you come here on your own?
Zell, blink twice if you need assistance.
Did someone put you here against your will?
They're so big they forgot how to speak.
Oh my god. I'm calling the
Which is horrifying.
Okay, so just to double check, did someone drag Zell in here without Zell's consent?
I don't know how to do that.
No.
Oh, so it would have to be Ryan or Sheldon.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Well, no. There's a bunch of people up top right now. So it's possible
did
that
they
one of
put them
did it.
in here?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Zell. Mike, please. Oh, so you are... Okay. I was just making sure that they didn't put you in here against your will.
The log says that Zell moved on their own.
Okay, thank you. I was like, they didn't do that to you, sweet baby Zell, did they? They didn't force you in here against your will. But Zell, yeah, no, we have to wait for Zell and Zell's mic to work. So.
Zell, did you ask it politely first?
That's true. That's very important.
And if you did ask it politely, did you ask it impolitely and slap it a few times afterwards to rough it up a little bit? Gotta play good cop and bad cop.
What about Kinky Cup?
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah.
There's a new age cops.
There's Zell!
Hi.
Hi! Well, welcome to episode 400 of Background Noise. Zell. Very happy to have you on.
We did
it! Somehow we got to 400. I'm very confused how. I think I stumbled upon it by accident. Somehow the numbers just kept going up, and they wouldn't stop. I don't know math.
I think doing an episode after 399 is what got you to 400, but I'm not great at math.
But you know what? You're so smart that I wouldn't even have thought of that.
Numbers go that high?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh goodness. Chroma said, "Oh my." Monster said, "And if that doesn't work, straight up shoot it." Oh no. And Chroma said, "Only if you promise that I'm next." No, Chroma. Oh, so no.
Chroma, no. You have so much to live for.
Wait, Chroma and I are taking
Buy
a
his
big
book
sleep together?
No. Buy his book and make sure Sheldon doesn't eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, definitely that one.
No.
Learn my lesson.
Buy
twice.
Hui's book.
No.
So,
Didn't see that.
So Zell, we had a bunch of hypothetical questions throughout the podcast, and a lot of them for Sheldon ended up coming back to Taco Bell. So Zell, I'll ask you a few real fast if you don't mind.
Sure. I have coffee now.
If you could change one thing from your past, what would you change? Drinking coffee earlier. Interesting answer.
Yeah, that's probably a solid one.
But if you have a different one, I just know you love coffee, so.
I probably would have skipped college.
Oh.
That was.
Did you need your college education for anything that you do right now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If I had gone through the same work experience, which I probably could have gotten into, I would have figured out the same things.
Well, yeah.
College just, and this is a me personally thing, just the way I tend to learn. It just meant I had to pay to teach myself the stuff I could have taught myself being paid to do.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I think that's a great answer.
IT in a nutshell. It's not wrong. That's the worst part.
It just was additional 3 years of training my Googling rather than using my Googling. That's what college was.
Sheldon, what the hell is that?
Arrival.
Okay, so like we say, Zell has the best emotes.
I just subscribe to the people with the best emotes. I am just
I'm sorry. What the fuck is right? What is
I'm just
that?
a shrimp.
I do like that. Do you also have the posture of one? Because I do happen to have that a lot.
At the moment, my chair is like super reclined. I'm sitting cross-legged with my back at like a completely different angle of what the back of the chair is. I'm trying here. I'm more of like a shrimp that's been fried.
No, I feel that on a spiritual level, Mike.
So,
I
do apologize for taking away from the conversation, but Chromo just used Nemu Wiggly, and it has a top hat now.
Oh my god.
Nemu finally rebranded to...
Yeah, I saw that. When I saw Nemu went live yesterday, I think it was, and I'm like, wait a second.
Fastest quick this side of the Mississippi.
Either someone is stealing the entire Brandon, or
still does the sub and follower chant.
Oh, that's perfect. Magic carp, magic carp. Oh yeah. So Sheldon, I was going to tell you that I think that the emote is horrifying. By the way, the rival one.
Rival? Oh, I'm sorry.
That just needs to be burned.
I like that one. That one is. Oh, yep. Michael Reeves. That makes sense. Sheldon. Oh, other one that we had, Zell. Sort of a similar vein question, but if you could talk to younger you and give them, basically say anything to them, what would you say? And it's trying to help them, not like, hey, here, go stick this fork in an electrical socket. That probably wouldn't.
That would help me, though.
I guess help is defined by the person in need of it. If we stray farther from God's path, very right behind. Oh my goodness.
I mean, this one's a very similar vein, but I don't know. If I could give head pats, that'd be ideal. But you're fucked. Just accept it now and roll with it.
Oh.
Fair.
Would you mention anything about a certain level of hype, maybe also referred to as being pumped?
Boo.
I'm sorry.
Boo.
Yeah, no.
That's fucked.
Depends on how young of a me I'm talking to, but
Just so maybe like a heads up.
yeah, no, I wouldn't bring it up.
Oh. Alright, it's.
You don't need to know, enjoy it while it lasts, and when it happens, knowing about it in advance isn't really gonna help.
Well, that's fair.
It just falls into the, you're fucked, just roll with it.
Oh my goodness. That is.
Rolling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep rolling. Oh, I can't do it.
Keep on rolling. Oh, so Zell, this isn't like one of the questions, but did you get a chance to see the? Oh yeah, you were in chat, I think, for the Fred Durst cookie jar. That does sound like you remember
spent so much time trying to already block that from my memory.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So that was the response of yes, I remember this. Fuck you for bringing it back up. Okay. Gotcha. Monster said, if you buy a bulldog ant, will you keep it as a pet? I promise they are nice. Is that a type of ant? Or are you telling me to buy a bulldog? No, bulldog ant exists.
They do. They're big.
Are they nice?
One is several. Sessions.
Depends on your definition of nice, I suppose.
Fair.
Bulldog, Jap, Jump. What? Is there something wrong about them? What? Why would you just bring that up? Yes, very nice smile, but like with the less than sign.
Evil brows.
Yeah, so it looks evil. Like you're devilish.
Oh my god, the alligator is not eating the eyes.
Whoa.
No.
I guess the eyes aren't bigger then.
Oh my god.
And Zell, as someone throughout time who has been able to be on shows and been able to be in chat, we do have the question of the week: what do you enjoy about background noise? To completely put you on the spot here, and I won't cry if you say something bad. You know, I will, but I'm lying to you.
Hydro. That's number one.
Oh.
That's
and then number two is probably the guests.
Oh, that's yeah.
Wow.
And co-hosts if there's co-hosts.
We haven't had those in a while. They went extinct a few seasons ago. We don't have seasons. It just sounds funny to say. Monster said the background noise, obviously. Yeah. Well, thank you. It's a very important part of... The idea behind naming it background noise is like, yeah, you put us in on the background, but then I do my best to be as loud as possible on the podcast. So, like, even if I was in your background, you probably would not be able to do whatever else you were doing. Seasons of the year. So we're on season math. 4 times 7, 28. And like 6 months in. So we'd be on season 30 or 31. God, if someone's better than math, please tell me that I'm wrong.
You lost me there at numbers there.
Yeah, sounded right to me. There you go.
You're all so much
I
smarter
have coffee, but I've only drank a third, so good luck.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, depending on depending on where in the coffee process Zell is, Zell can basically process information like a supercomputer or like a calculator, but like it's one of those ones where you need the sun, but it's really dark outside.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Mid sip, yep.
It's not very bright up in my head right now yet. Can confirm.
See, I don't drink coffee, but I'm at that beginning stage where this is a calculator in a dimly lit room. Always. Also, Tony, if you like anaphylactic shock with the slight possibility of death, I'll send that ant your way. I was wondering why you brought it up. I was gonna say there's no wholesome reason, but it'll be dead because it might hurt you, frowny face. I'll take the ant. No, Chromatic, you're not allowed to have it.
Bonk. No.
Chroma, we know what you're trying to do.
Protect
no.
Chroma.
Protect Chroma. Like, protect Bonnie.
I did. You know what? You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. No, I said bonk, and the other day we got Among Us plushies, and one of them has horns on them. So, you know, he's horny, so we called him Bonk.
Oh. That's really cute, actually, though. Oh my goodness. Chroma says, I'll take that ant. I want a pet. In all
that
caps.
Pet might kill you.
Monster said, I got a miniature leash. That does sound very cute, actually. Like
Not just a piece of string at that point.
Yeah, but it's like an ant-sized leash. Have you ever been on the subreddit r/things for ants?
I love that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no, then you're missing out. Bye.
Oh, Totally Not Robots is also amazing.
Yeah, I love Totally Not Robots.
Oh.
Yeah, so r/things for ants, it's just a lot of very small things.
Just a bunch of pictures for Tony.
It's actually just me over and over again. So it's like if like a really worse version of TMZ, but all they had to do was follow me around for some godforsaken reason. Like they must have lost some sort of bet.
Oh.
Chroma, that's fair, I guess. Anything can kill you if you're incapable enough. True.
He's not wrong.
Yo, at me next time, Chroma. Like,
That's-
damn.
I feel like this is a little personal all of a sudden, and I feel a little attacked, man.
Death
You
by
are
mini
correct. I am in
marshmallows.
constant danger.
Death by mini marshmallows.
So I am in constant danger.
Danger.
Oh my goodness.
Come to think of it, food wants to kill both of you, so you know that's a bit more constant danger.
No,
Survival is danger.
Yeah, no, I'm with Zell on this. Survival is danger. Like, so I don't want to throw Zell and I under the bus, but if you're picking a zombie survival team, we should not be at the top of your list. It might not be worth keeping us alive. The things you have to do to keep us, it just might not be worth it after a week, maybe.
How are you at synthesizing insulin?
Whoops.
What's insulin? Oh no.
Oh.
My body same.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said it because I thought it, but I didn't want to be the one who said it. I was talking about me. What are you guys on about? You kill. Oh, I definitely have never choked on a marshmallow of the mini variety. Chroma. No, how? They're so small.
And mini. Wait a minute.
Zombie Apocalypse Hard Mode Pog. I've choked on a Reese's Puff before. Monster. What is with you guys and choking on very small things? You're like a girl who
certainly
lies.
choked on air before, so.
Tony, I thought we were gonna keep that quiet.
Pi might have been the only one who heard me. I was gonna move on.
No. Pi, do it.
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
No! I'm going
chilling.
back in the VOD.
I will repeat it, but if you want the explanation, you have to come to the after show.
Oh,
I said,
no.
like, how have you choked on these very tiny things? You're like a girl who lies. Because...
I'm sad I missed that.
Yeah, because, I kind of want to explain it now, because... But no, I don't want to at the same time. I don't know where the... Kyle's not here, so I don't know where the morality scale is today.
Oh, we're missing him, so you have to
Wait,
say
there's
it.
a scale without him?
Well, because, like, he's the balance, right?
Is
So,
he?
like...
Or is he the counterbalance?
Okay, maybe he's the counterbalance. That is a fair point. But, like, when Kyle says something, you sort of just know where the world is at. So, like, you know? Like, Zell, you understand, right?
Yeah. It keeps you grounded.
Yeah. All right. Since in spirit of Kyle, so I said a girl who lies because if something is very small, sometimes they will do a certain thing to make you think that something is happening, even though it's impossible. Anyways, we'll just, if you didn't get that part, I can't help you any further. Come to the after show. Yeah, I've actually only choked thrice in my life. Fishbone, chicken bone, and marshmallow, the mini variety. One of those things are not like the others.
Yeah. Yeah, who the fuck chokes on a fishbone?
Yeah, that's crazy. Is it bad that I'm picturing, like, the cartoonish, like, the entire skeleton of the fish?
Absolutely.
Like...
No, that's what I was imagining, too.
Okay.
Oh, god damn it. Brain cell, again?
Yeah, it's just giving us the same thing again. It's not fair.
Every time.
I'm trying to think of how many times that's how it felt. Oh no, Chroma.
Oh no.
Oh, sweet baby boy. Oh no. I can't believe you've done this. Oh man. That is surely... I wanted to say too funny, but it's about you choking, and it's not very funny.
Hey, but he lived, so...
You did live, so maybe we can chuckle about it.
There you go.
So now we can laugh at you.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Congratulations, you survived. Haha.
Ah, you lived, fucker.
Oh. Yeah.
Whoops.
You decided to stay. Joke's on you.
My turn.
Oh.
That could mean so many things. It wasn't my fault, though. Oh. I was a kid, and the concept of bones and food was foreign to me. Also, go ahead and make jokes. I don't mind at all, XD. And this is another point where I like to remind everyone that I'm at the point in my life where I do say XD out loud. It wasn't my choice to survive. Fair.
It wasn't my choice. Cool. I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah. Did Sugar, did you come back from your RA talk? I can't remember timelines.
Yeah, I did, but you guys were talking, so I kind of just like... I said I was back, but I didn't think you heard.
Okay.
And then you guys were talking about something that I had no idea about, so I just kind of stayed silent.
Okay. I was worried that your RA may have abducted you, so I am very glad to see you're still alive and kicking.
Knowing some of the RAs
she
I
just
had
came and
wouldn't surprise me.
apologized to me, that's all.
Oh, is it about a thing that happened in the past that you might have been scapegoated for?
Yeah.
Ah.
She came and apologized, so...
Yeah, that after party is going to be interesting. I need to hear this.
Yeah.
This after party is going to be great.
Oh, there's one going on right outside my dorm room right now, so... I try to, like...
But you're at the real party in here. Episode 400 back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For sure. I just feel self-conscious every time I walk out the door because I'm wearing a dress right now, and there's a bunch of boys, like, standing right outside, and it's like, don't look at me. But they
Wait,
do
you guys
anyway.
are wearing clothes?
Wow. Okay, we're not that low of human beings.
Listen, when Tony and I play strip poker, we play it seriously.
Whoa, strip poker?
Yeah, we start wearing only socks.
And I
Whoa. Okay.
Needless to say, one of us loses quite quickly.
That went from 0 to 100.
You mean finishes?
That is not what happened. Okay.
That is exactly what happened.
You weren't there, Sugar.
I know I wasn't there.
Are we at the after show yet? No. It is getting closer and closer to what really does feel like it should be the after show, though. But it's just like I don't have the willpower to lean forward in my chair and hit the stop recording button.
Oh, this is still being recorded. Wow.
Yeah.
So why didn't you stop recording?
Well, Zell came on.
No. Like when we started talking about the.
Because it's quality content, Sugar. What are you talking about?
So the things in my life is quality content.
I didn't reveal any actual personal details. That's why I was being very vague. Except about the socks thing that really was supposed to be part of the plane home.
You
that
better
That painted a very clear picture.
Thank you. Chroma said, "Sugar, this is Twitch. It's all recorded."
That's
it's Twitch. Yeah.
Chroma, we're just gonna have to hit the delete button right now.
Brought to you by Amazon Web Services.
No, this is episode 400. I someone would have to do something horrible for me to delete the VOD of this one.
or like rewind. Can we do
not even Kyle could intervene.
We can just
go
back a few seconds.
Actually, I wouldn't test him.
I think Kyle could make you have to delete content in like 12 seconds if you asked him to put his mind to it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, monster, no!
I already got the whole thing in 16K.
No one's gonna clip it. No one's gonna do anything. We're just gonna let it
I don't know why I wanted someone to clip the you saying no one's gonna clip it part. Just to prove, just so they are proving a point almost of anything can be clipped.
We have the power.
It's
you already clipped me twice already. Once on Ashley's and.
Oh, I only clipped you once.
I don't remember.
I think Chroma might have clipped you the other times.
What? It isn't.
Either Chroma or Kyle.
Or maybe Kyle did too. Yeah. Oh, Kyle and I clicked the same thing. To be fair.
Oh, Chroma.
Just to be
Chroma.
safe, you know.
You
Yeah.
realize who has mod power over here, right? I'm also a mod.
I was gonna say he also does have mod.
Yeah.
Who wins that battle? Ooh, let's watch.
You know who also has mod power? Pi and Zell.
Hi, I'm the odd one out.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Actually, Sheldon has it too. I just realized that you. I'm so sorry.
Huge mistake.
I may or may not
So-
have 2 mod powers.
Yeah, that's actually very true. I looked at the list and I'm like, that's fine. So if anyone is the lead of the pack.
I am too,
it would be
Chroma.
Hydra.
I'm in mod view right now as well.
So here's the thing. I'm in danger.
You're unprotected. You and Monster right now, the two floating
Monster.
around.
They're gonna get us.
I do
I'm in
remember
mod
that
view right now
sometimes,
as well,
that
so
like,
don't-
I'm like, yeah, you do actually have it twice on. Yeah. This
Come
account
on,
though
Chroma.
has more power though. I would say.
Oh, I see. So you're backing up
Because you
Monster
have
now, Chroma.
you have editor.
Okay. Yeah, no, because originally I had mod, and then I had this account, and was like, haha, okay, that works out. I've got a mod account and a not mod account, and you were like, no.
No. No, that's you just mod on whatever account
No
you happen to be on that day. What do you think you're gonna get to run away? No, you get over here.
Fuck, I played myself.
I trust you too much. You have to be in on every account. You make a third account, I'll find it. And make it mod.
Grace the IP.
I don't have a Twitch bot. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm finding it. No. Actually, you do have a Twitch bot, actually, don't you?
Yeah, if you, it doesn't leave my channel. Don't mod it.
Oh my god.
You have to do it.
Oh,
Okay,
Tyrone
no,
Jaquavius
no,
III said I saw the whole
cancel,
thing
that's
too.
canceled.
#
We're
cult
not
sugar
doing
in
that.
24K.
No,
That's
we're not
kinda
doing
kids.
that. We are. We are.
Oh my goodness! Ashley just rated us to a party of 15.
Oh my god. No,
Whoa.
we're not catching sugar
Yo,
in anything.
Ashley! Thank you so
Ashley.
much for the raid. Good morning, Ashley and friendos coming in.
Good
Thank you
morning.
for typing out the shout out for Ashley. Ashley is a absolutely wonderful friendo of ours. So again, I say this and I mean it. If you're not
Nice,
following Ashley on stream, on Twitch, you're doing Twitch wrong. Go and follow Ashley.
Chromatic, what is this clip? Chromatic.
Oh, is this gonna be the don't clip it clip?
Like, not even Kyle could intervene.
Chromatic, just
Yeah.
explain. Go back
Well,
a few seconds.
actually, I wouldn't test him.
Yeah, no, I think
Kyle
Kyle
and
could make
Andrew
you
on
have
my
to
side.
make content in like
You
12
really
seconds if
don't.
you asked him to put his mind to it.
Yeah.
Chromatic, what are you doing?
Oh wow.
Oh, Ashley, that's
I already got the whole thing in 16K.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can delete. No one's gonna clip it. No one's gonna do anything. We're just unclip it. If that's what it.
I don't know
How
why I
that
wanted
works.
someone to clip the use. I appreciate you so much, Chroma. That's exactly what I needed in my life.
No, we don't need that.
Great.
Oh,
Chroma.
no. So yeah, we don't, but I did.
Oh, I see. So without my consent, this is put whatever Sugar said.
So technically,
Welcome to the internet.
So actually, the TeamSpeak has a rule about you being in this channel, that you actually do give consent about being on stream. So
Got him.
thank you, Steve. I love you, buddy. I see you up there. What a beautiful man up there, making us make rules and me being able to use them.
I did, but I didn't realize Hydra was going to be continuing to record, so I didn't think that this was going to be recorded. Like,
Oh yeah, the podcast still isn't over.
yeah, I realized that.
We're at 3 hours, by the way. Holy crap!
I know, and y'all just had to
Keep going.
let
Yeah.
me. Yeah, that's
Well, it's episode 400, so it's it's a very special occasion.
Mm-hmm.
We only get to 400 once, unless the Ryan theory is right, and we're just going to work
Correct.
all of our way back up until
not
we get back to
everything is
one.
recorded.
Oh, we're absolutely doing this. It's gonna happen.
So I don't.
Oh my gosh.
I will drag you.
Oh my goodness.
So actually, Twitch does keep a VOD of every
Sugar.
time
Chromatic. You know
you were
what?
live.
I'm done. I'm done.
Monster just doubled his points. Sheldon just doubled his points. Look at everyone go.
Nice.
You guys are gambling. Chroma, go on.
Twitch literally saves entire VODs. Okay, well, we can clip out the stuff from the VODs. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, thank you, Sheldon.
No problem.
Pretty sure.
All on you say. I did say it. Go on.
Oh, Chroma.
Oh,
I mean,
my.
I would get first place.
Oh,
No! I didn't think he'd lose.
Oh,
Oh my.
I knew he was gonna lose, but
what Chroma?
Get
Wait.
F in chat for Chroma.
Am I higher than Chroma now?
Well,
you are. Or wait, no, you're at the same level.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Huh. I forget. Add points? Is it add points?
it's ad points, yeah.
He's right there. I think I had to,
it's okay, Ashley. You don't have to understand it. They just wanted to clip it.
There we go.
They
I
just
feel
wanted
like
to
that,
clip it.
that is my apology, Chroma. I feel like the response that Ashley would give here, just so I'm not leaving her hanger, is say less.
Yeah, actually, that's a very Ashley thing of you to
So,
say, Tony.
Ashley, you're welcome. I have filled the void. I have come in clutch and told exact. Oh my god, Chroma literally just doubled the points I gave him. Chroma.
This man
Oh
can't
no.
be stopped.
He'll be back in first in no
He's-
time, don't worry.
Leave me out of this, bitches. Ashley, you may try to escape, but we'll pull you back in. You can't escape.
Oh, well,
Oh, then he.
there you go.
Well, that's half of his points. He still has the other half.
True.
So, gamble. No, Karma.
Chroma.
No, you're
be
not
reasonable.
Astra, and so fuck you. Oh, you're right. I'm not Astra.
Chroma
Part.
is.
Chroma is though. He can. Karma, I just gave you those points. Sweet baby boy.
Has anyone told you you might have a gambling addiction?
Has anyone told
We
you that
have
you
multiple
do have a gambling addiction?
Oh goodness.
Chroma, I'm here to let you know that you have a gambling solution. I mean,
Oh my goodness. Zella always knows how to say things to make me giggle. I'll say it.
oh my.
Yeah, I said it. See, like, I really wanted to laugh at your teehee, but, like, I'm trying not to. Like, just giggle after, like... Ashley said, I like your new logo, Tony. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you. And thank you again for the raid, Ashley. You are a good friendo. Appreciate you. I physically do not allow myself to play gacha games anymore because of that. That makes sense.
I feel that.
I found out a very dark secret about the fate of some Pokemon in a Nuzlocke that Reese was doing.
Oh, he
Because-
was gambling him away.
No.
Oh no.
He may or may not have been playing a gacha game and lost Pokemon because of that, because he was looking at the gacha game and not the game itself.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gacha. It sure did gacha.
Oh, it got him.
Yeah.
Got the
Sure did don't
Pokemon.
get got. I'm really tempted, though, Zell, to go make your bot mod, even
No.
though it can't come here.
that doesn't. No.
It doesn't make any sense, but, like, it's just part of what I, like, who I am as a person. You have to
You must-
understand.
The spice must flow.
I'll go into your chat and at Zelbot and be like, how's my mod doing?
You've been slacking.
You never come to the streams, though. What are you doing, little bot? Because I forgot that, like, certain, like, bot accounts actually do require you to make a separate account for them. So, you technically do. as Kyle would say. I miss Kyle.
Me
Why
too.
did he go to do in-person stuff? That's dangerous. He should know
That's
that.
disgusting. Disgusting!
Zell, could you alert the people about how dangerous it is to go outside?
I mean, I got invited and didn't go.
Dedication.
If that doesn't say it.
Totally not, because I also, like, woke up less than an hour ago.
It's totally unrelated
morning.
events.
Unrelated.
Good morning. Yeah, actually, good morning then.
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah, thanks.
Ashley said Tony, so I say Ashley. Ashley. As I eagerly await the response of probably tell Pi she should read her DMs. XD. What if I say no after already reading it out loud? Where Pi can hear me. Like,
read
what
your
kind of play
IMs.
would that be?
You know, I'm getting a feeling that I randomly got a DM. I don't know why.
Then
Pi, get back on IRC.
Wait, what?
I would be sad. Alright. Pi, could you read your Dungeon Masters, please? That's the wrong kind of DM.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Could you read your doctorate's mother?
I mean, my mother does not have a doctorate.
Yeah, so that's what I'm confused about. Why is that what DM stands for?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. She has a master's, not a doctorate.
Why does it say Donkey Mong? That's just not who that character is. I'm just making up things that have DM.
Gotta save them all. Donkey Mon. Sorry.
Oh, I would like a Donkey Kong version of every single Pokemon now that you've mentioned it.
Oh no, that's cursed.
Where's Reese when you need him?
Yeah, Reese would have that.
Reese, I think, would be down to make... God, give me a second. I need to go message.
No.
Someone.
Totally unrelated to what just happened in this conversation. Yep.
Yep.
Totally. Legit.
Chroma, you have a gambling problem. It's okay.
The funny thing is, Chroma, you have 0 points, but you're not last on the leaderboard. You're not last.
I may have left a message with a sweet baby boy called not Reese. But then who did you leave it with? Because if I didn't leave it, I left it with not Reese, then who has it?
So confused.
Alright, so, my dearest friendos, thank you so much, all of you, for being a part of episode 400 of Background Noise. That's, like, I used to say that was higher than I could count for every week, but then I just stopped because I think you would realize if I couldn't count to that number that I wasn't... bless you, by the way.
Oh.
My sweet baby boy, Sheldon. Oh. Can we get an F in chat for Sheldon, please?
I'm sorry.
F's in chat, please. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. F.
Of course. Very important. Very important.
F. Bye. Thank you. F. Thank you. F. Yep. Thank you. So, my wonderful friendos, thank you all for being on this episode of Background Noise. And as soon as a Pickle Weasel and Wickle Peasel make their way into the Twitch chat, we are officially allowed to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. The stream will be ending, but the recording will be ending, but the stream will still be up. I'm a professional. Alright, catch you guys next week for episode 401. Oh, I have a funny joke that I'm going to pitch after this. Anyway, bye guys!